Tuesday. I didn't come on my birthday because I was with Tupac all day yesterday. How y'all doing? It is June the 17th. My birthday was yesterday. So whoever didn't give me a gift, shame on you. I want to talk to y'all about something serious today, this morning, about one of my favorites. And I know a lot of people don't like him anymore. They don't listen to his music. They think he's a petty R. Kelly. My heart is like broken because they are trying to delete R. Kelly, man. You know, R. Kelly was convicted in New York also. Just like, thank you, just like Diddy is what Diddy is going through. Well, on the 13th, R. Kelly was rushed to the hospital from prison because of an overdose. Now, the prison officials, they are in charge of your medication. You don't get to have your medication in your room because of this. Because somebody might just get tired of doing 30 years and decide to delete themselves. So they have on camera where he was given his medicine and then he was given another dose from another staff member. He said he woke up, he felt dizzy, he felt faint, he was throwing up, I guess, and he was seeing black spots, and he crawled to the door and he passed out. They wanted to take him to the medical facility within the prison, but it was too serious, so they had to take him to, I think it's Duke University Hospital. And there, they realized he was given an overdose. Lawsuit. Because they're responsible for the amount of drugs he's given in there. So that's $1 million lawsuit right there, R. Kelly. So while he was there, he was telling them about his leg. They have not been giving R. Kelly medical care, y'all. And this is what makes me mad about people. I want to say my people, but people in general. Y'all get so caught up in he say, she say, and what the media is telling us and what he did to the point y'all forget these are human beings. And you forget if you had a child, how would you feel if your child was in the system and they were doing this to your child? Or if it was you. Once you're behind that wall, you don't know what them people doing to your folks. That's why it's very important for you to check up on your family. If my nephew miss a day, now I ain't gonna say a day, just say 2 or 3 days calling me. I'm calling that prison to see where my nephew at. My son Gino didn't call me for a week. I'm like, what the hell going on? He right at the county jail. Where's my son? So I called the counselor. I called the jail warden. Y'all can tell me something. Do y'all know right here in Grand Rapids the other day, a young lady, she did something bad. Don't get me wrong. About a month or two ago, she was in a confrontation and she stabbed up a girl. One girl may stab the girl. She was only 18 years old. Do y'all know? They said she committed suicide in the county jail 2 days ago. She's dead. Now, how is that possible? You got a roommate. The prison police, the jail police walked back and forth every 30 minutes. She wasn't in solitary. She wasn't in medical. So that means you got roommates. Now they saying she killed herself. How? 18 years old. She went to school with my little girl. Something happened to that child. And her mama better find out what happened to her. Because I can't even believe she hung herself. I mean, how? I had a friend years ago, same jail, said that he hung himself. Check on your people. I don't care if you mad about the crime they committed. I don't care if you're done with them. At least call and check on them. Put some money on their books. Some people barely eat up in there. Do y'all remember Geraldo? He did a whole documentary about prison system. The lifestyle, how they live, how they in there starving. These grown men get 3 meals a day. A little bitty portion, y'all. And if they don't have family support, that's all they eat every day is 3 meals and a cot. I know family, well, they shouldn't have did it. That's irrelevant. It's done. They in there and they still human beings. I don't care what R. Kelly did. He don't deserve to get treated like an animal up in there. He went to the hospital and he said, would y'all look at my leg? It just makes me want to cry, man, because I can just imagine. Would y'all look at my leg? He's telling them my leg is hurting so bad. My leg is swollen and they won't do nothing for me. So they looked at his leg and they said he had blood clots. I'm trying not to cry. They said he had blood clots in his legs. People die from blood clots. Then they said it was in both his legs and his lungs. So R&B giant R. Kelly's life is in danger. And half of y'all are glad about it. They in there trying to kill this man. He don't deserve to die like that. The jail refused him. The hospital told him he needs medical attention bad. He needs emergency surgery because blood clots can go to his heart or his brain. He needs to get this surgery. Do you know the prison guards took him back to prison and refused the emergency surgery? So this man is in prison right now with blood clots in both his legs and his lungs.
Where's your extra hangers? I'm trying to hurry up and hang.
Look in the closet and get the bags right there. So any day now we might hear some bad news about R. Kelly being gone if we don't do something as the people. Y'all just did a big old march all over the nation to get Donald Trump out the office. So people's voices mean something. I know a lot of y'all, he need to get life. No, come on, man. Come on. This is outrageous. Look what they're doing to our black entertainers. This is way beyond what we're hearing. They put these women in the forefront to make us so mad that we agree with their agenda. I don't know if y'all get this or not. They doing shit to make us so mad that we just throw them away. Look what they doing to Diddy right now. They threw that video out there that shouldn't have never been exposed. Who y'all think put that video on national TV? The feds did. Because they want to tear down their credibility and make the people, if I make their people hate them, they don't care what we do to them. Do y'all see what's going on? No, y'all don't care. He needs to get life in prison. We the only race that throw our people away. I'm for real. We don't care about rehabilitation. We don't care about counseling. We don't care if they've been molested. We don't care if they're on drugs. Just throw them away. We are about the most hateful race walking this earth, but we always talk about Black Lives Matter. How Black Lives Matter when it don't even matter to black people? They take up for this. Didn't I tell y'all it's 4 boys up North Grand Rapids just did a serial robbery of banks with pom-poms? And they getting probation? Where they do that at? My nephew doing 30 to 60 years like R. Kelly for a $200 gas station robbery and they can't even prove it was him. He was at work on the clock. Circumstantial. You know why they made up circumstantial evidence? To trap black people. I'm just being real. Why do you think they come up with these dumbass laws? It ain't for them. They come up with these dumbass laws to trap black folks and don't look racist doing it. Circumstantial mean your background say that they're dangerous. Your background said it's a possibility. And just because you did something when you was a juvenile and you did something I thought you did, so I know you did this. Circumstantial mean no evidence. I'm just as a human being gonna say I think you did it, so I'm gonna charge you 30 to 60 years. And they get away with it because it's the law. R. Kelly sitting there, y'all need emergency surgery. We got to do something. I don't care if y'all like him or not. We can't let that man die like that. And that ain't the half of it. They try to overdose the brother. And he said he overheard them when he was going in and out in the ambulance. They said, oh, this going to open a whole new bag of worms. What's going to open a whole new bag of worms? The truth? And did y'all know, what are they called? Alienation? Or is that the name of them? The skinheads, I guess. They hired a guy named Michael something to delete R. Kelly. You know how R. Kelly knew? Because the dude ended up telling him and reneged on the hit. He looking like, I can't do that, man. I don't want to be the one to delete R. Kelly. So he told R. Kelly, they hired him to kill him. So he got transferred to another prison because he had the heads up that they was trying to kill him. And right after he did that, he go to this prison and they overdose him. Y'all gonna tell me the government ain't trying to delete our people? If y'all don't wake up, if y'all do not wake up, I need y'all to push like on my videos, please. Because this is very important. And y'all really need to share this. I have dealt with people in the prison system. My brother did 30 years. My kid's father was in it. I know how they do in prison. That's why I'm about to do interviews with a lot of guys that's been in the prison system. So y'all can hear. Y'all think, oh, they safe in there. They cool. They ain't worrying me no more. They locked up. I ain't got to worry about that person no more. You better worry about your loved one every single day behind that wall. My daughter's uncle was murdered in prison. They claim he fell off the top of the prison in the wintertime. They had him up there shoveling snow. He fell off. He was flat as a pancake. His family keeps saying somebody pushed him. They said, no, he slipped and fell. Nothing ever was done about it. This was like 30 years ago or longer. Nothing ever was done about it. When you this color, you just don't have no voice unless a lot of voices stand behind you. So this is why it's important for them to make us hate somebody first. Because if we hate them, we're not going to enforce nothing. We're going to agree with them to delete these people. And that's what they do. They make us hate them first. They made us for a whole year hate Diddy. A whole damn year. They lied to us. I don't care what y'all say about it. They proved racketeering yesterday. Man, F all that. They lied to us. They said Diddy had kids and women. They said nothing about Cassie and the women he was sleeping with. They said superstars was involved. They made us hate this man for a whole year. They ran up in his house like he was El Chapo. And then when they get to court, it's about Cassie and Daphne Joy ass. And you know what? That's an alias too. That's her alias. Then she want to get in court and say she Jane Doe. You know why? Because allegedly she been ho-hopping all over the place. So she don't like using her real name. If Diddy don't get a private investigator and invest Cassie, Daphne Joy, Gina G, all of them, I promise y'all, they're going to find out them girls been doing this shit. I promise you, I just have it feeling in my soul. If he get a private investigator, he gonna find out Cassie didn't have freak off after him. But y'all want to call all these people victims. Some people just Delilah. You hear me? Some people just chasing money. And the best way to destroy a man is a woman, because we are their weakness. I'm just pissed because we sitting here watching them trying to delete R. Kelly. They just overdosed the brother. And see, God got some, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. When God got something special over you, when he has an anointing over your life, man can't do nothing to you. They done took this man freedom. They done took his voice. No, they didn't take his voice. They didn't take it. Let me take that back. They can't take his talent or his gift. They took his freedom. They took his money. They took his rights to the music he wrote. They pretty much took his dignity, his everything got stripped from this man. All because they said he was messing with kids. Okay, why when he was in court? Same thing. Just pay attention, y'all. Follow me before y'all get mad. Follow me before y'all get mad. Didn't they tell us R. Kelly was sleeping with kids? Didn't they tell us, go back and watch the R. Kelly trial. Didn't they tell us it was 10 videos, 10 videotapes they had that they were going to produce in court of him with young girls? Didn't they tell us that? When he got to court like Diddy, they didn't produce shit. Every witness got on there with grown-ass women saying something R. Kelly did to them 30 years ago. Or since they've been grown-ass women victims again. Well, he had us locked in the closet, but y'all had cell phones. It didn't make sense. And then when the investigator talked to a lot of the grown women that was in saving R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, half their family said they were lying. Y'all looked over that part. One lady daughter said, my mother is lying on Mr. Kelly. He used to pay me to babysit my siblings while my mother ran around with him all over the country. One man said, I lost my wife to R. Kelly. She left me for R. Kelly. How dare she get on here and say this man did that? They was telling on, and nobody paid attention. One lady was a big DJ in Atlanta, a popular DJ. R. Kelly met her in Atlanta. I guess he gave her a little something, something. This heifer quit her job as one of the biggest DJs in Atlanta. Look it up. I don't even remember her name. R. Kelly said, I want you to come stay with me in Chicago. She quit her job. He flew her to Chicago. When she arrived, some people picked her up in a van and took her to like a waiting house. Now, this is a woman making 6 figures. She's sitting there in a waiting house for days, waiting on R. Kelly with some other women. Right there, shouldn't she been like, who the hell are y'all? Why y'all picking me up? Where's R. Kelly? Oh, I'm out of here. No, she quit her job, so she stayed. Then R. Kelly took her to they took her to the mansion, and then she was introduced to other girls in the house. And that's when she found out, you're not special. You just want R. Kelly hoes. And she stayed. And she had orgies and everything else they was doing in that house. They freak off up in the house. She stayed, and she had the audacity to get on Surviving R. Kelly and said, he had me in a waiting house, and he have you do shit. You sat there. You went to that house. Those women was free to leave and go home and do stuff every single day, and they came back. And yet they want the public to believe they was captured. Just like the shit going on with Diddy right now. It's the same ass story, y'all. Soon as Bill Cosby wanted to buy a platform, CBS or something like that, what did they do? They went and dug up something from 35 years ago and said that he put some shit in somebody, popped something in somebody's drink and took advantage of them. Oh, we didn't hear about this for 30 years. Not until he went to buy something, huh? Until he was trying to show his power to his people. Now let's take him down. And what happened? My son might keep calling. He calling from right now. He don't know I'm on phone live because it keep getting interrupted because it's Gino. But I'm pissed because we sitting here watching them do this. And I know it's real because I watched them do it to my brother. They gave my brother 30 years for a robbery. 30 years. Him and his friends did some stupid shit when they was younger, in their early 20s. And they got 30 years. But they people can run around here doing shit and they be like, well, I don't want to destroy their life. I don't want to do this. So I'm just going to tap them on the wrist and don't do it no more. They get away with murder, robbery, all. Look at Abercrombie and Fitch. Go look it up when we get off here. The owners of Abercrombie and Fitch. He got caught with, I believe, 15 kids. He got caught with some kids. Caught with some kids. His ass at home, in his home, on a tether. But they wouldn't give Diddy a bond. And Diddy didn't get caught with no damn kids. They lied to us. This man got caught with some kids. Do y'all remember this brung up the 4 brothers in New York? The real estate brothers? They were sex trafficking. Don't nobody talk about them. They got caught sex trafficking. But what they do to Diddy? They making up a fake ass narrative with some women that was dating him and try to make it sound like he made them do the shit that they was doing. I want to ask y'all this. I'm going to get back to R. Kelly. It's hot in here, y'all. How many of y'all was in relationships and y'all would do just about anything to please your man? Just be real with yourself today. And I want to say this too. To the women that hate men and y'all want every man to get life that's in trouble. Think about the shit you did. Think about the part you played. Most of you are mad and hate men because you sat there and did the Cassie. You did the Daphne Joy. You had the threesomes. You gave them money. You bought them clothes. You went to the prison system for visits. You had his babies and he left you. Then when he showed you, you really not wifey. He was just using your ass. Now you mad. Because you looking like a damn fool. So I'm out for vengeance. And anytime I see a man do a woman wrong, she's a victim because I was a victim. No, you was a volunteer, baby. You can't do something over the age of 18. Make bad choices with your life. And then say it's Stockholm Syndrome. No, heifer, your ass laid up, did all kinds. That was Leon. I'm sorry, Leon, I'll call you back. Do all kind of sinister shit. And then you want to blame a syndrome. And it's really called dum-dum. What happened to dum-dum syndrome? For real. Y'all be talking about Stockholm Syndrome and you know victims do this and that. What happened to dum-dum? Weak-ass women syndrome. For real, what happened to those syndromes? They don't exist no more. Dickmatized syndrome. Y'all gonna tell me a woman that gets some good penis won't do anything? Y'all gonna tell me a man that gets some good vagina won't do anything? He'd kill her ass. Did y'all just see the man that killed his wife on live? They just showed it all over the internet. Because she gave him the herpes. He killed her on live. Was the vagina that good? Did he kill himself? Was the vagina that good, sir, that you had to delete this woman and delete yourself? If anything you should have did is pack your shit. Listen, silence is king. And being nonchalant wins every time. If somebody doing you wrong, just get quiet on their ass. Get ghost on their ass. Don't give a damn on their ass. And watch, don't that whoop their ass more than you doing something to their ass. When you don't care, do you know how bad that hurt when you don't give a damn? When you think you got this person wrapped around your finger and they just be like, I don't give a damn, bye. And you see them happy, shining, driving, laughing, enjoying their life, making videos. And you like, she happy without me? Hell yeah. Even if I'm faking it, you won't see me cry. So I'm just telling y'all, the system is set up to destroy. It's not set up for rehabilitation. It's not set up to rebuild homes and families. It's set up to destroy. It's corrupt. I hope Donald Trump pardoned R. Kelly. I don't care what y'all say. I hope he pardoned R. Kelly. Because I'm sitting there watching they people walk. I'm sitting there watching they people get pat on the hand. That woman that killed the black man who hated black women, remember him? They lived in a trailer park. He said he better sleep with a dog than a black woman. And she pow him. She got off. No probation, no court hearing, no trial. It was an accident. Go home, boo-boo. Good job. You killed a black man. We don't care about him. We don't care about him. But let me have did that to Peter. Let me have went home and shot Peter. I'll be on death row. So I don't care what y'all say. The system is corrupt, and shame on you if you this. If you this and you going along with this shit, shame on you. I'm sick and tired of cutting on the internet, and I'm seeing these people, oh, they prove racketeering today. Shut your ass up. They trying to prove racketeering. Racketeering shouldn't even be that hard to prove if you really did racketeering. You don't have to dig and get text messages. No, it's plain and simple. They say R. Kelly did racketeering too, right? An organization. The same crime, y'all. What happened to groupies? They don't exist no more. Y'all never heard of groupies? Just think about this. Now, Diddy ain't all that great looking to me. Diddy okay. R. Kelly fine. R. Kelly was over 6 feet tall, gorgeous, talented, got the pipe. I seen it. Got the pipe. Y'all gonna tell me he gotta take some coochie? R. Kelly, y'all really believe he gotta force some women to do anything? It's some Negroes around in my city can get coochie all day long and they broke. Y'all gonna tell me this rich, good-looking dude gotta take some? Guess who else they did it to? Tupac. Y'all forgot? The girl said he raped her. Tupac went to jail for that. You know who else they did it to? Al DeBarge. Mike Tyson. I gotta keep going. Y'all don't see the agenda, the lineup? The Jaguars say it's a lineup, Jag. You talking on the wrong team. You need to talk for your people. It's a lineup from the government to destroy us. So, Jag, you need to start talking the right shit. It is a lineup. Look at our brothers. They line them right on up. Bill Cosby, Mike Tyson, R. Kelly, Al DeBarge, Tupac. Man, come on, man. Who else? Y'all know some more? Name them. And guess who helped take them down? The best thing to do is make the black people hate the black people. And we got a case. We got a case. I'm just sitting here hearing people, yeah, they prove racketeering. How is it racketeering? Because a rich man made arrangements for a sex worker who's grown as hell to travel to a party to do some freaky shit with some grown people. How the hell is that racketeering? But in a lot of y'all mind, yup, his assistant, she pays such and such. Okay, what's the difference than a company throwing a company party? Or a man about to get married, he better throw a bachelor party and he paid for strippers to show up out of town to a bachelor party. Is that racketeering? He just made arrangements for some women to come for money. Is that racketeering? They switching it and making it sound good so y'all can agree with them. So when they do some racist shit, it don't look racist because the black people the ones said it was okay. They said it was okay. But you better not say nothing about they people. I bet you that. I bet you that. And if you dig, you ain't even got to dig. Just go look at the news. They do it every day. But they shit is shh. R. Kelly knows something. Didn't I tell y'all that from the beginning? They put R. Kelly in jail. Listen, y'all. R. Kelly beat the first trial with the little girl they claim was a little girl. He beat that. Done. They came back at him again with 20 more girls from years ago. And I said it then. I said, it's something they want from R. Kelly. They even want his masters, or R. Kelly wouldn't go along with their agenda. So this time they made sure they had him. Lock him up. He won't obey. Toby won't obey. Lock Toby ass up. Put the shackles on Toby. So he's sitting there. They done stripped this man from all his money. R. Kelly is the king of R&B. I don't care what y'all say. You can't deny his talent. You can't take what God gave him. This brother then wrote song after song, hit after hit for half the industry. So if y'all want to stop listening to his music, you can't listen to Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, John Legend. You can't listen to none of them because he wrote their music. A lot of their music. He really the real Mr. Hollywood. So since he didn't do what they said, they had to top that ass. And I gotta believe it's that organization everybody talk about that's in the industry, Uma Adi. If you don't do what I say, I'm gonna tap that ass. So they put him in there in timeout. And to me, it's like a torture thing. We gonna put you in prison. We'll give you 30 years. And we gonna squeeze you and squeeze you and squeeze you. He still ain't doing what they say. Y'all remember the movie Sparkle? When they had our boy in the back seat and they wanted him to sell Sparkle to him, and he had the gun pop out to his head, and he kept saying, you can kill me. That's how I look at R. Kelly right now. They squeezing him and squeezing him and squeezing him. And still, he wouldn't do it. So guess what? Put a hit on him. I want the alienation to delete him. Kill him. Tory Lanez. Yes. I think he about to get out, ain't he? Come to find out, Meg Thee Stallion lied. Allegedly. How dare she walk around here, a black woman, and you lied to get this black man 10 years? So he about to get out. And I hope she go in there for lying. And I heard he in there because Jay-Z wanted him and he didn't want to be a part of Rock Nation or something. So Jay-Z put Meg Thee Stallion on him because she's with Rock Nation and they took him down. Do you see what I'm saying? Jay-Z, your day is coming. If you doing shit like that, your day is coming. Shame on you. But so many of our brothers selling out. They selling out just for a few dollars to be the king. And you know what a lot of people doing? They're selling out to the organization I just said to have their heaven right now. They give you the car, the money, the fame. They give you all this lovely, lavish stuff, lifestyle, and you're going to hell. So a lot of people feel like, I want my heaven now. I want it right now. I know several people been propositioned by them. Did I tell you I got a phone call? I was like, oh, hell no. No. But some people that's weak, some people that don't have faith, some people that don't have the fear of God, they would go for that. And I think R. Kelly, somewhere in his life, he was raised to have the fear of God. So he didn't go for it. That's why out of all the music he didn't wrote, out of how long he been in the industry, that's why he's sitting in prison broke, because he didn't go for it. So since you didn't go for it, we finna torture your ass forever till you finally bend. Are you gonna go our way? Nope. Kill him. Thank God the white guy went to R. Kelly and said they paid for a hit on you. I can't do it. Thank God he told. Now his life in danger. Thank God R. Kelly fell out to get rushed to the hospital so we can hear this. Otherwise, we wouldn't have never known. But the hospital got to report this shit. Somebody overdosed the brother. They tried to kill him, but they put the hit out on him, didn't work. They gave him too much medicine, didn't work. Now he got blood clots and they want to let him have emergency surgery. All of us need to get where he at. Where is he? Where is he? We need to be outside marching in front of that prison. Let our brother get his surgery at least. Let him get his surgery. I don't hate him that much that I want to see that man die. And y'all be blaming everybody but the people that's involved with him. I mean, how does one person go down for everybody? Where the parents at with R. Kelly? Where's his road crew? Where's his security? Where's his band members? Aaliyah's uncle was in the band. Aaliyah's daddy was her manager. He knew about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. You know what he said? Don't tell her mama. She gonna pull her off the tour. Her own father sold her out. Allegedly. And then when her mama found out, she still let her do the tour. And allegedly, the reason why nothing didn't happen when R. Kelly married Aaliyah, because he gave Aaliyah parents the rights to his music. They own his music. Why y'all think R. Kelly broke and he done made all these hits? I Believe I Can Fly should still be booming in his pockets. Just that one song. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly got hit after hit. He got the kind of music you can cut on R. Kelly's CD and play that every song is booming. Every one is a hit. What's the song he wrote for Michael Jackson? What is that song he wrote for Michael Jackson? Somebody help me out. He just wrote hits for Whitney before she died. He sung them at her funeral. How this man in there broke? He called, what's his name? He called that comedian guy on the phone. I can see his face. I can't think of his name. You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. You are not alone. I am here with you. That's R. Kelly. Michael went to R. Kelly mansion to do that song. Now you know you something special if Michael come to your house for you to write him a song. You know you got some special anointing over you. R. Kelly said he was so excited that when Michael arrived, he couldn't believe it. He ran in the bathroom like, oh my God, Michael Jackson in my house. And Michael was like, come on, Kels, come on out. Come on, what are you doing? Let's work. The man has an anointing of God over him. I don't care what y'all say. They put him in jail because he said no. They put a hit out on him because he said no. They overdosed him because he said no. Now the devil coming against his body with blood clots, and God gonna heal that. When God got a special anointing over your life, man can't do nothing to you. He keeps saying no because there's something they want this man to do, and he's saying no. Because R. Kelly was too much money for these people. Come on, be real, y'all. Come on. R. Kelly was making too much money for these people for them to do that to him. It got to be deeper. It has to be deeper. I believe they wanted him to be Diddy. I believe they wanted R. Kelly to give up his virgin hole. And he said no. Destroy me. Take everything from me. I'm not doing it. Some people fear God. And then let's go get these women and lie to all these women. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Have y'all seen any of these women since surviving R. Kelly? Have y'all seen any of these women in movies? Have you seen their books? Read their books? Have you have they been on YouTube interviews? Have they been on talk shows? Where they at? Where are these women? They lied to them. If you come and you do this, we're going to give you a book deal. We're going to give you a movie deal. We're going to do this. We're going to make you rich. Them girls still doing the same shit they was doing before they lied on R. Kelly. They still doing the same shit. They lied to. Lifetime is known to lie. But when y'all see shit on TV, oh, that's the Holy Grail. Oh, it was on TV. They lied. Actually, if any one of them girls ever see this video, come on my platform. I want to talk to you. I'm going to give you a platform. I want you to come talk to me. Because I'm going to drill the hell out of you for one. And second, I'm like, well, why would you go to Lifetime and not the police? Is it because of money? Y'all ain't paying attention. Everything that's going on in the industry is attached to a dollar sign. None of these women coming out to prosecute somebody, to press charges. They all coming out for money. And y'all believe in this shit. If somebody did something to me, like Diddy and R. Kelly allegedly did to women, I want blood. Forget your money, nigga. I want blood. No, these girls, I want money. And he did this, so I'm suing for $10 million. $10 million. If that's the case, every woman walking this earth that ever got dogged out and cheated on, we should be millionaires. I guess because we deal with broke brothers. Well, I want your car. Why we ain't suing the brothers that hurt us? You know why? Because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's called life. It's called making bad choices. It's called trusting the wrong people. It's called chasing money. It's called being hard-headed, make a soft ass. I just don't understand what happened to the old school words. You know, y'all, this Stockholm syndrome and victims this and victim mind. What happened to the old school words grandmama them used to use? I never in all my life heard my mama ever say nothing about a Stockholm. Is that what it's called? I never even heard my teacher say this. This word, I know it was around, but I never heard nobody use it. Because it's like, your ass dumb as hell. I just caught my daughter doing something she shouldn't have been doing. 18. Did I blame the boy? My brother had to check out on him. He said, listen, young man, stuff like this can get you killed. Don't you ever listen. This is what my brother said to the young man. Don't you ever listen to a little girl telling you to do something that can put your life in danger, young man. He said, if you can't come through somebody's mama door and come in their house, you shouldn't be up in there, brother. He said, because I'm that uncle. You know what I mean? I'm that uncle. So when my sister said don't come in her house, damn it, she mean don't come in her house. He said, now I'm telling you man to man. So next time, it ain't gonna turn out right. Because now you know you shouldn't be up in here. I don't care what the hell she say. He said, because these girls can get you killed. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. And I looked at my daughter and I gave her the business. I didn't go blame him. My daughter's the victim. He brainwashed her. She wouldn't have never done it. No, your ass know my rules. You know better. You represent me. You know my rules of my house. I wish I would blame a little boy for my daughter being stupid. Hell no. And this is what's going on in the world. People keep giving women passes, and I'm a woman, y'all. Trust and believe, I'm not going against my sisters. I don't care, white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. I'm not going against females. I'm not. I'm telling females, it's time out for that dumbass shit y'all on, man. Stop getting mad and locking people up. Be responsible for your shit. Put on your big girl drawers and eat the crow. Eat the crow, Annie Mae. He didn't want your ass. And what y'all gotta remember is, most dudes don't want a woman to be his wife that's willing to have a damn threesome. Most men don't want a woman to be his wife that have freak offs. Most men don't want a woman to be his wife. She don't have no pride or no dignity, and she chasing money. You don't think a brother know a sack chaser, a money chaser? Diddy seen Japhanie Joy and Cassie a mile away, so he treated them accordingly, y'all. I'm not even trying to take up for Diddy. I'm talking about a man in general. He gonna treat you the way you display yourself. If Diddy was able to get Cassie to walk away from Ryan Leslie and lie about going on tour or some show she had to do with a false flyer, and he got her out of town, he knew then she wasn't shit. Because he knew, damn, if I can get her away from her man, and he introduced her to me to put her on. But Ryan Leslie introduced his woman to Diddy to put her on with his connect. And you cross him? So Diddy looking like, shit, you cross that nigga, he put you on with me. I know I can't trust you. So guess what? I'm going to use you for what you for. A freak off bitch. And I'm just being real. And what did she do? She did it. She lied and said the first time she got high, Diddy put the quugs in her mouth in the car. And then Rihanna get on the stand and said, we been getting high way before Diddy. And y'all still looking for something to say this brother racketeered as traffic. Really? Y'all don't know no women that's willing to do just about anything. I know women in my city, y'all, would do anything for free. And y'all talking about Diddy money? If he was paying some of them sex workers 6,000 to 9,000, what you think the girls was getting? If he was paying them 6,000 to 9,000, what the hell do you think Cassie was getting? She wasn't just getting the wet ass. She had a condo. She had her own cars. She traveled. She had every kind of designer bag. You seen her on the red carpet with the baddest of the baddest dresses on. So she had a damn wardrobe out this world. I'm for sure she was papered up. Diddy, her man, she was papered up. So if somebody give you something in exchange for something else, how is that sex trafficking? I know what y'all say. Well, victims, she wasn't diagnosed as no victim. Stop that shit. She wasn't diagnosed as Stockholm Syndrome. No doctor diagnosed her. That's why when that doctor got on the stand, that shit was irrelevant. Because I'm like, well, how you on the stand like you talk? You ain't even talk to these girls. Everybody don't have no damn syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have no damn syndrome. Let me prove something to you. Everybody don't qualify to be mentally or physically handicapped. That's why disability don't approve everybody. Did y'all catch that? Disability don't approve everybody because they look at this person, individuals with each problem. I can go in there by my hip. My hip hurts so bad. Some days I can't walk. Disability have denied me for like 10 years. To the point I'm like, I don't even want this shit. But somebody else can go in there with Carpatona, my sister. She got lifetime disability for her hands. Now, if everybody who hurt is disabled, everybody who hurt would be on disability. But they're not. They talk to each individual. Each individual got to go to the doctor. They got to be diagnosed. They got to go through physical therapy. And they got to make a decision. So how y'all say every girl who get dogged out, who decide to do freak shit, they all got Stockholm Syndrome? They are victims. Virtually impossible. So when they get these doctors to analyze people behaviors from afar, because they still got doctors analyzing the girls with Diddy. I seen one yesterday. Well, victims normally go back. And victims normally move this way. Everybody ain't no damn victim, though. How you gonna call somebody you never met in your life a victim? The shit is ridiculous to me. That's that book shit. And guess where the book came from? To protect them, not us. So when they do something, you know the book said. So since everybody got a syndrome, when my son go to court, because y'all know my son was laced. When he go to court, I want to see what syndromes they give him. And I'm going to let y'all know. I want to see what syndromes they give him since them brothers up, them white boys up north getting probation. And they was at their right mind. My son wasn't. So I want to see what kind of mercy and grace they give my child. And I'm going to let y'all know. Because he's a black man. We don't get to say we mentally messed up. We don't get to say we mentally depleted. We don't get to say we're automatically criminals. Hurt people hurt people. Y'all not looking at Cole said, what's my body count? First of all, ain't none of your damn business. And I'm 56 years old. And trust me, I can't put two hands up on my body count. But you see the ignorance of grown, these are grown folks talking. Ignorance. It's a shame that we gotta have babysitters on our channel. Have y'all paid attention? Every blogger gotta have a babysitter. They call them mods. Because grown ignorant ass folks, we gotta have a babysitter, a security guard to kick people out. Because these grown folks don't use their mental. They so mentally depleted, and they talking about Diddy. Y'all messed up in the head. You gotta have a babysitter kick your ass out of a damn blog because y'all messed up in the head. But y'all talking about where Diddy need to go. No, your ass need to go somewhere. Every channel you watch gotta have a mod. Have y'all wondered why? Because we need babysitters. Because a grown person gonna say something stupid. And these are people that's operating every day. They managing jobs, they supervisors, they teachers, they doctors, they parents, and they get on the internet and have to have a babysitter. The shit is outrageous. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments because I know some people that said something stupid, and I'm gonna get mad if I get off here and I miss your comment because I want to bless you live. I want to bless you live. Hey TK. TK says she loves his music. You can take the man, but you can't take his gift. You can lock the body up, but you can't lock up the mind. In the Bible, what did the Lord say? Let my people go. Should people get punished for doing crimes? Yes. But the sentencing has to match the crime. That man should not be doing 3 decades. My nephew should not be doing 3 decades. And I'm watching people getting around here tapped on the hand. Go home and don't you do that no more. You know better. What case was that, if anybody remember? It was a young college girl. This was 2 white people. A young college girl was walking, I think, through an alley from one of her classes, and a white guy craped her. On camera. He get in front of the judge with his rich daddy, and the judge didn't give him a day. I don't want to mess up his college career, his life. Craped her on camera. Boy, I tell you. But my kid's father went to the penitentiary in the 12th grade and did 5 years for selling drugs back in the day. A bad decision, a kid. And guess what? He had 5 or 6 scholarships. If he would have never went to prison, he'd probably be a ball player, a famous ball player. The boy was called basketball, football, and track. Academics. He had several scholarships. Did the judge say, I don't want to mess up his life? And guess who sentenced him? A black judge. And guess how God got him back? A few years later, his son went on a pow-pow robbery spree of gun pow-pow stores with his white counterparts, his friends. They went all over the U.S. doing pow-pows. And I think somebody got deleted. I believe so. So his son and the white guys, they end up with life. They had to give him life because they wanted to get a black boy life. But when it happened, what did the judge do? He got on TV crying for mercy and grace. Please, don't give my son all that time. You just gave how many people sons? Just stripped them from their life, didn't give them a second chance. And now your son is in the seat. You want mercy and grace. Nope. Life. He eventually died, the judge. He's not here anymore. But it was a Grand Rapids judge that was stroking his own people until his son did something stupid. Then he on TV cried, my son wasn't raised that way. Neither was mine. Like y'all sit here and say, well, somebody need to go until it's your son. You better be careful what come out your mouth. Because the energy that you put out in the universe comes back to you. When you display hate, and not forgiveness, and you ain't willing to pray for somebody or pray for somebody's deliverance, your ass just cursed your life. Is Diddy worth you? Is Diddy worth you cursing your life? Is R. Kelly worth you cursing your life? Because God listening. When you a true person of God, you forgive. When you a true person of God, you pray for thy enemy. Now, I'm just mad because I'm seeing what's going on. Like today, y'all, in the Diddy trial. Can y'all get my likes up, please? Today in the Diddy trial. I'm to the point I don't even want to watch it no more. It was so boring yesterday. Sherelle and Perry was talking about movies. It was so boring. The feds don't have shit that they read text messages from a person that wasn't even there. KK. They read her text messages. She ain't even there. They don't have shit on this man. They building a case. Every day they adding a new block, trying to make it fit. They try to make a puzzle fit. We gonna go get this, and we gonna go get that. They just putting shit together. Now, let me tell you how I know they setting Diddy up. Diddy, don't get me wrong. Diddy has done a lot of shit that he shouldn't have done, that the white man allowed him to do. But they sitting there watching him go down by himself, and they the ones that put him in a position to do the shit he did. But nothing has been proven. Tupac, Biggie Small, none of them has been proven. No matter what we think. The only thing we know about Sean Puffy Combs, that he beat up Cassie that one day. Everything else is hearsay. We don't know nothing. For real, y'all have to agree with me, but the truth is the light. We don't know nothing about Puffy besides he beat up Cassie in that hallway that day, because we saw it with our own eyes. Any other bruises, we don't know who did it. She said he did it. Okay. She lied on the stand. How come she couldn't have lied about that? Once you a liar, you a damn liar. Nothing else come out your mouth is believable. But this what pissed me off. The drug mule dealer, is he testifying today? The little white boy. The one who was supplying the parties. The one who traveled around with Diddy and made sure Diddy stayed high. The one who illegally was selling drugs. The one who is the blame for Cassie, Daphne Joy, Diddy, and all of them being high. Because he sold it to them. How in the hell do the feds give him an immunity? Where they do that at? The drug dealer get an immunity. That lets you know they setting Diddy up. I'm the dealer. I'm selling illegal drugs. Do y'all know I know drug dealers right now that's doing 50 years in jail? Do y'all know my daughter's daddy did 12 years, first offense, for selling Coca-Cola that the government put on the streets? And who was the president that put crack cocaine on the streets? Who was it? One of the presidents put it out there. And people did years and doing years. Didn't Big Meech just get out of jail? Did Big Meech just get out of jail? How many years did Big Meech do? Did he do 25, 30 years? Guess what he did it for? Drugs. So how the hell do this white boy get an immunity for doing the same thing Big Meech did? And you know he had to sell a lot of quantity. This Diddy, damn it. This a billionaire. So you know he got the shit. He got a lot of supply. This ain't no corner dealer. He get an immunity to tell on the user? That's like Nino Brown telling on Pookie. And Pookie go to jail and Nino walk. Are y'all kidding me? Y'all sitting here watching this shit before y'all eyes and y'all going along with this shit. This white boy finna walk out the courtroom a free man, and he a drug dealer. And I ain't supposed to say that word on YouTube. He's a fucking drug dealer. He's free to go sell some more drugs to some more people. Them women sitting up there crying for the walk free, and they prostitutes. And prostitution is illegal in the United States. I'll give you immunity for hoeing if you tell on Diddy. Are y'all kidding me? And y'all watching the shit. Every single person that testified in this case are criminals. From KK to Diddy to Cassie to Daphne Joy to Brianna, they're all drug addicts. They all prostitutes. They all do freaky ass shit. Let's go to the sex workers. The ones they found on Craigslist. They got on the stand with an immunity and they selling penis on the internet for money. Prostitution. And they get to walk. They are the ones who slept with the girls. Y'all gotta make this make sense to me. They the ones who slept with the girls. Diddy was messing with himself. That ain't no crime. Now the Bible says it's a crime, but it's a sin. But Diddy sitting there, man. He's going to jail because he had the money and he wanted to mess with himself. The ones that selling penis and selling ass, they get to walk. And y'all gonna tell me this justice. How is one person racketeering? The people that helped him do the shit got an immunity. How is that possible? I set up Cassie. I called the people. I picked the man. And you know what? To let me know that they weren't forced, Diddy let them pick the dudes they wanted to sleep with. I'm thinking at first it was the Hollywood people doing this to these girls, and they ain't had no choice. You know, I'm thinking it's big wigs, Clyde Davis, which I believe they still did it. Clyde Davis and all them was doing stuff to these girls, and they put poison in their drinks, and they waking up, don't know what's going on. That's what they made us believe. But how the hell I'm a victim if I'm looking at Craigslist and I'm like, oh, damn, I want Flash. He got an 8-pack, 10-pack. You want him, baby? Yeah, I want him. And I get to call Flash. Y'all seen Flash fine ass. That lets you know right there, Diddy really didn't care about Cassie, because if you cared about somebody, would you want Flash on your woman? Would he have been jealous to see Flash all up in Cassie? That lets you know he really didn't care about her ass. Punish her, Flash. And I'm going to stand up here with my mask on. He didn't care about her. He didn't care about Daphne. He didn't care about none of them. And what's sad, since all these doctors giving diagnosis, why they ain't giving no diagnosis about Diddy? Have y'all noticed that? They giving diagnosis about everybody else in this case but Diddy. Y'all don't think something wrong with this man? Y'all don't think something mentally wrong with this man? That's why I give him a little grace, because I know he retarded. Y'all think I'm taking up for him. No, you got to be crazy to do the shit he did. Somebody in their right mind don't do the shit that Diddy do. So y'all charging this man who's mentally depleted. I know we see Diddy all in the videos and look like he all put together, but behind doors, he's mentally ill. And I'm mad at Miss Janice because she didn't see it. She too busy buying hair wigs looking cute. She didn't see something was wrong with her damn son. I seen something was wrong with my son instantly, and I called the police on him, remember? But as soon as I put him in the system and told him he needed help, the system let him go. And the next week he did a crime. Now he's a criminal. When I put him in the system and told y'all something was wrong with him. Did y'all listen to me? Nope. You know why? Because black lives don't matter. But I'm mad as hell about R. Kelly, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. I hope Donald Trump go get that man or they go kill him. Why the system want to kill him? Hey, you ask yourself, why do these guards want to kill him? This R. Kelly. And you know what's sad? They let you know money is Trump. He broke. So they get to treat him any kind of way. And I can't stand John Legend. Let me tell you why I can't stand John Legend. Before R. Kelly was even sentenced, John Legend turned on R. Kelly. He made you some hits, John Legend, at least as a friend who worked with you in music. You should be courteous enough. If you don't even want to talk to him, put some money on that brother books. No, y'all so, I ain't never listen to his music. I ain't never go. Man, get the hell out of here. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all don't want to listen to R. Kelly music. But you wear your oppressor clothes. Who enslaved your ancestors. You support shit that's against your people. But you don't want to listen to R. Kelly music. I bet half these women watching got a designer bag in your closet. Y'all got Jordans who support the prison system. Y'all support all this shit around here. But when your brother do something, he cut off a life. I'm done with him. But you still wear Louis Vuitton. And kind of find out Louis been lying to all of y'all. This shit knock off. He been taking all your money. You feel good with your oppressor name on you. It validates who you are. I'm the shit because I got my oppressor name on me. You go to your oppressor's college and think you better than somebody because you got your oppressor plaque on your wall saying you doctor such and such. They gave you a title. So you feel like you better than somebody because you're going by their teaching. And when somebody have broken English like me, y'all laugh at me. And that's our original language. Do you hear me? It's sad how my people is messed up in the head. My people shall perish for the lack of what? Knowledge. Y'all go to the book, not the Bible, the book that a man wrote, and that's the gospel. You know, they said victims act like this. What did God say? Who is they? What did the word of God say? Did he say he give you common sense? Did he say you're going to be a hell accountable for your sins? You don't get a pass because you claiming you a victim. You don't get you're accountable for your sins and your actions at a certain age. Because the Lord know if you really a victim or not. You can lie to me. But the Father see all. He know your motives. He know how you move. So you can lie to the world. But you're going to be held accountable for your actions. My credit messed up right now. My credit just 3 years ago was almost 800. I got so mad at the world about things I was going through. I started living off my credit cards and I said, I ain't paying nothing. Forget the system. The system don't care about me because they gave me that charge when I'm a good person. I said, forget the system. The system don't care about me. I ain't paying them nothing. 2-3 years later, my credit messed up. Can I get mad at the system? No, I did that shit. I'm looking like a damn fool because I messed up my credit. Now I got to rebuild some shit at 56 years old. I was 56 yesterday with bad credit. I look like a damn fool. But am I blaming anybody? No. I got mad at my life and didn't pay my bills. So guess what I had to do? I'm already in a credit union. I'm going to tell you which one. Been there for years. Got good money up in there every month. So I went to a local credit union and I said, hey, listen here. I want a car. But I can't get one because of my credit. So I sat there and said, tell me what do I need to do to rebuild my credit, to come back to you, to get any car I want. Because I don't want any kind of car. I'd rather just wait and stack and fix my credit because I deserve better. She gave me A, B, and C, and D what to do. If you do these things right here, 6 months to a year, you be back on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not sitting here with a violin crying, I can't get my credit because I was homeless and I had to live off my credit. I did something stupid. So I got to eat crow. And I know it looks too big in front of me, like, dang, 6 months to a year. Time go past regardless. So I got to fix myself. I can't wait on no man to fix me. I can't wait for my kids to look out for me. I got to fix me. And guess what? I done did it several times before. I've been down before. I had to say, Nina, you've been here before, girl. You know how to do this. I'm in my office, y'all, that I prayed for with bad credit and a judgment on my record. A judgment on my credit. And on paper, it says nobody will rent to you with a judgment. That's what the paper say. But God said, if you show me you faithful when you don't have nothing, if you show me you faithful when you in that car, if you show me you faithful when you went through a trial that you shouldn't have went through and you still went through it praising me, I will open doors that no man can close. I'm not just going to put you in an apartment. I'll put you in a 3-story house. And a 2-story garage. I mean, two-star garage. And I'm going to give you that office you want. Your bills ain't, like you want them to be. But I'm going to provide for you to take care of that house. With bad credit. Mr. Willie didn't run my credit. Mr. Willie didn't ask me no questions about my past. I talked to Mr. Willie in that kitchen for an hour, and all I did was talk about God and how good he was, and I told him about myself. I said, I know you got a lot of people that want this place, and I'm nothing special. And I don't even want to knock nobody out the box. I don't want to take nobody else's blessing. But I'm just telling you my story, what I've been through, and I really would like this house. By the time the conversation was over, he said, I'm going to give you the house. And I had to double take, what you say? I'm going to give it to you. I like you. I like that God in you. Let me plug up my phone. And he gave it to me. And I happened to have the money to pay him a few months' rent. I happen to have the money. I'm telling you, when you stay faithful and you stand on God's word, God will open doors that no man can close. And when you ask God to forgive you, he forgives. I don't care who you are. If you ask God to forgive you and you accept Christ in your life and know he died for your sins, I don't care what the world say. They said Diddy was reading the Bible the other day in the courtroom. People was laughing. Is that funny? Maybe that's what it took for Diddy to find God. I'm glad he at least had the Bible. He faking. How you know he faking? Did you make that man? I'm praying that that's what it took for him to find the Lord. I'm glad he had a Bible in his hand. Because that means he's reading. That means he's seeking. Yes, he's scared for his life right now. Yeah, he is. His life is on the line. Could you imagine if you was Diddy? Could you imagine somebody putting you on trial for being a freak? Could you imagine you on trial by yourself when you had all these co-conspirators and nobody is on your side? They all done turned against you. And these the people you fed. These people was eating off this man. He was paying people bills, buying cars, taking people to the Grammys. And these the people sitting up there pointing at him saying he did it. Y'all hurrah-rahing some backstabbers. Y'all sitting there on Lucifer's side. Judas. Those are them people Judas. Cassie is Judas. How you eating with this man, having sex with this man, traveling with this man, and then when it comes out to the wire, you telling? What? You're Judas. And she'll do it to her husband. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. Daphne Joy just did it to 50 Cent. He was giving that girl 40 bands for child support. 40. What'd she do? Take a brother who said, we ain't got to go to the courts. I'm just going to give you $40,000 a month because you got my son. And anything extra, I will give it to you. Just don't put them people on my business. Could you imagine your baby daddy doing that? No, she's decided if he give me 40, I want 100. And take him to court. And that, I'm so glad the judge gave her $6,800. Oh, no. You don't deserve $40,000. You deserve $6,800. Get your ass out of my courtroom, you sack chaser, dumb whore. And 50 laughed and said, you won't get another dime. So what did she do? She took her $6,800 and went over to his enemy. Diddy, you should have been smart enough to know why the hell she coming over there to you after she left 50 Cent and knowing y'all don't even like each other. You should have sent that whole packet. I'm just being for real. You should have been like, don't bring your ass over here. Because you trying to use me to get back at your baby daddy and you know I got money. Girl, bye. Kick rocks. Get your ass up out of here. Then she slept with another famous rapper, they said, that has power. It's either Rick Ross or Kanye. And I got to believe it's Kanye. Because they said it was him and his wife. And Kanye showed up at the court. Soon as he found out Daphne Joy was on the stand, he shows up. It all adds up. He didn't show up for Cassie. You want to see what she going to say about you, Kanye. So you slept with him too? They ain't no different than J-Lo. J-Lo, what she do? Now J-Lo with the bodyguard, man. What's his name? Kevin Costner. Now you over there, J-Lo. You ain't even been divorced 2 years. They just chasing money. So if Diddy did it to J-Lo, I wouldn't be surprised because she chased money. And J-Lo got money. This shit is crazy to me, man. And y'all sit there and y'all listen to the shit and y'all fall for this shit and y'all believe the hype. And then y'all sit here and say, Nina, you taking out for Diddy, you taking out for R. Kelly. Y'all don't even know these people. You don't even know if they did what they did. Y'all never had a chance to sit down and talk to them females. You might sit down and talk to them females and realize they full of shit. That's why I welcome them to my page. Because my channel. Because the course didn't ask them the right questions. I would drill the hell out them girls. I want to know why you didn't leave. And I know what y'all say, victims don't normally leave. No, people that get a lot of money don't normally leave. People that got a certain lifestyle don't normally leave. Let me tell you why I know that. Because when I left my husband, do you know how many women said, how did you do it? Girl, I couldn't, I ain't have the money. He was going to take my stuff. I left the stuff. That's how I did it. I wasn't attached to things. My parents raised me not to be materialistic. So things don't move me. That's how I left. I didn't care about no BMW, no Lincoln, no SUVs, no house. I didn't care about none of that shit. I cared about me. So I pulled off and lived in my car for 3 months because I didn't care about his things. And guess what I did? I had a plan to leave. He was on the road. So when I left, he didn't know where I was. Cassie, how many times you was away from Diddy you could have left and got away? Tina Turner. She left when she got ready. Tina Turner didn't think she can make it without Ike. That's why she stayed. Her things. My house, my career. I can't leave my things. I would have rather been in a shelter, living in a sleeping bag, to let Ike Turner whoop my ass every day. I wouldn't have cared about no damn career. But see, some people just can't let things go. what they say, that he love bombed her. Another word, love bomb. What the hell is love bomb? It's called digmatized. Okay, stop. Let's be real here. You whipped. You whipped. Sometimes people body parts is like crack. You can't get off. I just can't kick it. I just can't imagine somebody else with my 12-inch. Some of them got 4 inches. You just don't want them to have the 4. I just can't imagine. I'm fiending. I gotta have them. It's like that Snicker bar you gotta have every day. That Coca-Cola. People are addicted to people. It's an addiction. And if you're not strong enough, you're gonna find yourself on the stand talking about you a victim. You're going to find yourself with blisters and sores in your mouth from drinking pee because you wanted to make this penis happy. But back to what I said. Why ain't nobody diagnosed R. Kelly or Diddy? Since y'all diagnosed as women, why they ain't diagnosed them? R. Kelly brothers said their big sister craped up. Over and over again. This brother is a known victim. His big brother said it. R. Kelly's in denial, and he's protecting his sister who victimized him. So, if he's a victim and he's mentally messed up, how y'all charging him with stuff he did when he been victimized and never had counseling? Hurt people, hurt people. Y'all said Diddy was taken advantage of by Clyde Davis, maybe his mama, I don't believe that, and the industry. That his mama introduced him to the wrong lifestyle, right? So maybe that's why he like punishing women, because a woman did something to him. How y'all missing that diagnosis? I like seeing women get punished because I was punished by a woman. That's what I see in Diddy. Run through her. Demolish her, BJJ. Because they took advantage of me. It's something about he don't like women. That's why he don't touch them. He let the man touch him and he touch himself. I want to see them get punished from what happened to me. Nobody never diagnosed that. I'm not even a doctor and I can see it. I'm not even a doctor and I can see it. Do you have to be a doctor to see Diddy is sick? For real, can y'all be honest today? Do you have to be a doctor to see this man is ill? Who just a billionaire go into hotels and put baby oil all up in the ceiling, on the walls, people cleaning up, falling all down because baby... You got to be mentally ill if you have an ex with a stranger with no condom, with 21 bottles of baby oil. It's something about the oil. That's why I said they need to analyze this man's brain. It's something that happened to Diddy that got to do with something greasy. I don't know what it is. In females. It's a fetish. Something is wrong with him. Something happened in that man's life. This is not normal behavior. When you don't see normal behavior, you need to say something happened. I just seen a video of a little kid. She was about 12 years old, probably not even that, 9 or 10, tearing up a grocery store. Her mama saying, stop, don't yell at her. Don't put your hands on her. Y'all don't know what she's been through. And they watching the kid she just tearing stuff up. That's not normal behavior. So somebody... At first, I'm like, man, where the belt at? She need her butt whooped. I had to look at the kid. I looked at the video 4 times. I said, she angry about something. To the point she don't even care the consequences. And her mama knows something happened to her because she telling everybody don't touch her. Y'all don't know her story. So I'm thinking somebody touched the child. But society would be like me at first. Whoop her ass. Lock her up. Look at her behavior. She's stupid. No, it's something mental going on. Like with my son, that wasn't my child. Something mentally was going on. An imbalance in your brain will have you doing crazy mess. It's fentanyl out here. It's all kind of drugs out here. They just found a couple at a football or baseball game sitting up. They were sitting like this. He was sitting up and she was laying on him. They were dead at the game. They had took something before the game and they both died. Somebody said it was fentanyl. It's stuff out here that's altering people. And this is what I want to beg y'all to do. And I might get in trouble for this, but I'm just going to be real. Y'all need to stay out in dispensaries. Let me tell you why. Y'all thinking, well, the cogs on the street got the fentanyl. We safe in the dispensaries. How y'all safe buying cogs from the government when the government said they want to control the population? Bill Gates said he want to control the population. The food got poisoning in it. Food is killing people. Do you remember grandmama them dying from food? They ate chitlins and pork and all that, which you shouldn't do because it's in the Bible. But they ate all that stuff and they lived to be 80, 90, 100 years old. Now we got high blood pressure, diabetes. We got all this crap. Now, don't get me wrong. They had it, but not like we have. Colon cancer. Everybody got some kind of cancer. From the food. So if they doing something to the food, what make you think they ain't doing nothing to the dispensaries? And then guess what, y'all? The dispensaries popping up on every street corner. Look at the government. Let's talk about them real quick. The one y'all believe in with Diddy. What is one of the biggest killers? Name two of the biggest killers that's legal. That have killed millions of people. I'm going to tell you, and it's legal. Tobacco and alcohol. Tobacco and alcohol have killed so many people. Do you know how many family members I have died from cirrhosis of the liver? From alcohol that's legal. Do you know how many people I know had lung cancer for smoking cigarettes? Alcohol wasn't even legal at first, was it? It was moonshine. You had to sneak and sell it. When the government seen it was money in it, they made it legal because they want the money. Marijuana was illegal how long? A herb from a plant was illegal until they saw how many people smoked marijuana. I want part of it. So the same drugs you lock people up did time for in jail, now you making money off of it. And this is the law. And you still can't sell it on the streets. They didn't push the drug dealer out the way, and now they the drug dealer. And you'll go to jail for being a drug dealer. But they legal drug dealers. I can sell you the drug, but Pookie can't. Y'all better wake up. And these the same people that's pushing this agenda to the shit that lock folks up. The same system locked R. Kelly up is trying to lock Diddy up. And y'all saying that Puffy did this to Big and Tupac. To everybody that's saying that, let me say this. Where the hell was y'all at when Big and Tupac was beefing? Where was y'all at? When West Coast versus the East Coast, where was y'all at? Did y'all try to stop it or did y'all instigate shit? Y'all instigated. I grew up in that era. When LL Cool J was going against oh boy, what's his name? I don't see him no more. Instigated it. Cool Mo D, is that his name? Look at 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Instigated it. It took for Farrakhan to be a mediator with them brothers and say, what y'all doing, my brothers? Do y'all want the same episode with Biggie and Pac? Y'all gonna kill each other? It took for Farrakhan to be a mediator. Because society, we instigate shit. And then when shit happens, you know Biggie, you know Diddy did it. No, the people did it. West Coast versus the East Coast. Y'all don't remember that? Now, if the fans would have shut it down and said, until y'all act like y'all got some sense, we ain't listen to neither one of y'all. They would have made peace. No, we like to instigate shit. We threw gasoline on the fire. And then we blamed Diddy. Blame Suge Knight. Like we didn't have nothing to do with it. I like both the brothers. Tupac was my favorite because we share the same birthday. I like both them brothers though. And I used to get mad when I used to see it. I'm like, damn, why we all can't just get along and listen to some good music? Look at all this talent we got in our people. Man, we should be having concerts and just enjoying life. People don't get down like that. There's got to be some hate somewhere in the black community. Somebody got to hate somebody. And it starts from little girls, little boys. And if y'all don't stop putting that fake shit on your daughters and your sons and making them think they important because they wearing a designer this and a designer that. I be hearing little kids say, that ain't real. That ain't no real Louis. That ain't no real Polo. How kids even know that kind of shit? You know what I'm saying? And this is why they pow each other and hate each other for what somebody else got on. And this is how they become Cassie and Daphne Joy. Because they chasing what they see other people in and what society say make you important. They chasing those things. It ain't no different than a Krug addict chasing Jason. They chasing things. And they make those things define who they are. So they willing to compromise their self-respect and their dignity for those things. Man, I would put on a rainbow dress. This came from Rainbow. And to me, I look too sexy for myself. A rainbow dress. And I know some girls wouldn't even go in rainbow. Girl, you shopping rainbow? Hell yeah. And I'm going to get the same brothers you get with a rainbow dress on. Clothes don't make me, I make the clothes. I'm sitting here right now, 56 years old. My credit is almost 600. It's back up to almost 600. I worked it up 200 in like a year. 200 more. It was down to 4. I'm almost back to 6. Like 10 points away from 6. Which is still bad. 56. Bills galore. My bill's $3,000 a month. Working off my phone. Don't have a career. YouTube is my life now thing, and I love it. I'm about to go on the road doing motivational speaking. Matter of fact, my manager called me yesterday, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Yes, you know what I did yesterday? Absolutely nothing. I didn't do nothing. I spent the whole day by myself. Normally I wake up every morning. Tell you my routine. I wake up every morning, y'all. I pray. I open up my doors, my windows. Sometimes it's hot outside, so I cut on my air conditioner. But up here, the air is not getting. There's no ventilation in this room, and I gotta get me an air conditioner today. Matter of fact, I went in my garage. But I let the sun come in, I let the fresh air come in, and I get to clean in my house and do what I gotta do. And then I make a video. Yesterday, I cut on my ear, y'all. I fast all yesterday. I closed my blinds, my doors, and people that know me, they passed my house. Oh, Nina at home because I got my doors and stuff on. Everything was closed up. They think I was gone. I called my kids, say I don't want to do nothing today. Don't come over here with no gifts. I don't want to go out to dinner. I don't want to do nothing. I don't feel good. Okay, mama. My son called me from jail. He was getting on my nerves at first until he see me almost about to cry. He said, I'm sorry, Mom. All right, I won't call no more today. I understand, Mom. Because my big sister died from stress from her daughter. So I had to stress that to my kids. My sister's not here from a heart attack from her daughter. Heart attacks run in my family. My mother died from a heart attack. I can't stress. I'm at the point in my life right now. I just need quiet. I just need peace. I said, just leave me alone for today. My birthday is just a blessing. I'm still here. I don't want no gifts. Just leave me alone and let me get quiet with God. Because I thank God I'm still here. I look around me and I see people going through so much, especially my people. I don't want to listen to what happened to Diddy. Just leave me alone. I cut the TV on here or there, off and on. But most of the day, I was just by myself, folding clothes, cleaning my house. And I didn't completely fast. I had liquids. I was just drinking liquids. I cleansed my system. I said, Lord, I got to get quiet with you because it's another year you have blessed me with. I am so grateful for this year. So I just want to thank you. I want my birthday to be spent with just you. Thank you for this year. Do you know what I've been through? I've been divorced since I was 50. So it's like I've been divorced 6 years. It's been a struggle to get back home. But I'm doing it, Lord, by your grace and your mercy. So I owe this day to you. I didn't get no cake. I didn't want none of that. We always make stuff about us. We always make life about us. It's my birthday. It's Mother's Day. What about God? Do y'all know? I didn't know this. I didn't know June was the month for men mental illness. This is male mental illness month. We forget people go through things. We so selfish. We so focused on our life that we forget people go through things. It's called life. We forget people make mistakes because we're human beings. And we ask God to forgive us because we do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? My son's sitting in jail. I bet he hot as I am now because he said, Mama, it's so hot in here. And I feel sorry for my baby. He in there in that hot cell like an animal. His bond is $1,200, and his dad's supposed to go get him. He lied to him. And then in a way, I said, no, he need to sit there for about another week or two. Because I want him to see life is not easy, that you can do some stuff and call your mama. Even though he wasn't at his mental state of mind, no, you need to detox, son. You need time with God. Take this time and just pray. Take this time and pray. Take this time and get quiet with God. Because if you think that cell is hot, your hell is hotter than that. And I don't like the system because they're not there to rehabilitate. Every day, them prisoners, them inmates should be going through counseling. They should be talking to people. They just make them sit in a cell. What kind of punishment is that? You sit in a cell and lose your mind. You just in a cell. You in timeout, I'm locking you up. So when you let them go, what have you accomplished? Most people return back to the system because the system don't do shit for them. And that's what we pay our money to. Our taxpayers go to this shit. What are we paying guards to do? To babysit somebody that's in a cell? Guards they should have degrees to deal with mental illness. Not just to take somebody down and beat them up. No, you should know how to deal with different situations. I know I ain't getting through half of y'all. Like I said, we gotta have babysitters on our channel because of big ass grown kids with an ignorant mentality. Grown folks will get on your channel, y'all, and say, I don't like you. You boring. How old are you? Who said I gotta entertain you the whole hour I talk? Who said I gotta do a check of that? I'm talking about reality. If reality don't entertain you, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to be a comedian. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not here to appease just you. I'm not here to just talk about what you believe in. You know what makes the world go around? We all different. Wouldn't this be a boring world if we all thought the same? Wouldn't that be a boring conversation? Everybody got the same conversation. This what makes the world go around. We have different opinions. God gave us our own mind. He gave us free will to be free thinkers. So I don't have to agree with you. That's why when people be like, I can't believe you dealing with Diddy. I ain't gonna talk to you no more. Bye. I ain't gotta agree with your ass. I don't have to see on the same site you see. And I'm not telling you, you gotta agree with me. I said, when it comes your turn, when your turn come around, don't come crying. That's all I'm saying. Because the same energy you put out there in the world will come back to you, my darling. I promise you it is. Any hate in your heart, any vengeance that you have in your heart is going to come back to you. I remember so many times judging people when I went to jail, especially my kid's father. You stupid. You keep going to jail. You keep getting in trouble. I ain't never, and I used to be proud of my record. I ain't never been in trouble. And I'm this and I'm that. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting there defended. Looking at the jury like, I don't really do nothing. I don't know. I'm looking stupid as hell here. My chest caved in. And I remembered judging him. And it came right back to me. I ain't even judge Diddy and my son going through something. In the midst of Diddy trial, my son catch a case. Now just imagine if I was a Diddy killer. Lock him up for life. And here come my son in trouble. And I'm coming to y'all, man, guess what happened to Gino? Y'all be like, man, shut up. I can't, man. Let me read y'all comments. This shit is crazy. Thank you, DTF. She said, Robert Kelly is healed by the blood of Jesus. Just this prayers over. If you don't like them or not, you got to be a stronger person to pray for people. Y'all don't know R. Kelly. Pray for healing. Love said, you are not alone. One more chance and cry out of 3 sons. Oh, he wrote, Michael Jackson made a song called One More Chance and cry. I don't remember those. Okay, here we go. Beasley said, would you pick it for Epstein? I'm not picking it for them. What the hell? Something wrong with Epstein too. What y'all don't understand? I'm not upholding Diddy and R. Kelly saying, you know what? Y'all leave my brothers alone. I'm saying there's something wrong with them and we got to pray for them. As people of God, you're supposed to pray for them. Epstein was messed up too. You know what I'm saying? Epstein shouldn't have went down by himself either. That's why they hide his books, because he won't go down by himself if the books come out. And you're going to be surprised who in there. I get mad at that too. Why they keep talking about Epstein? What about everybody who was on the island? I say that all the damn time. What you mean? This ain't no racial thing for me. That man shouldn't be on trial by himself either. Now, from what I understand about Epstein, he had some people forced. Just like they said Diddy did. But until they prove it, Epstein ain't did shit either. I mean, damn. Show us. If these people did the shit they did, just show us. So we can judge them accordingly, which we shit, who are we? Shit, we ain't nobody to be judging no damn body. Hey, that shit crazy. Hey, Alicia. R. Kelly also wrote One More Chance for oh, he wrote One More Chance for the Jacksons? I did not know that. That's the song. Jay-Z paid for what? Do Serious Surviving R. Kelly alleged. Oh, the Serious. I heard that. Jay-Z paid for Surviving R. Kelly, and it makes sense. Let me tell you why it makes sense. Do y'all remember The Best of Both Worlds? It was Jay-Z and R. Kelly. They went on tour. The bomb, man. When you go watch that video today. I'm so mad at them two brothers, man. Ooh, you know the money they could have made. The tour was the shit. The Best of Both Worlds tour. And when R. Kelly came out with that hat on and R. Kelly is legendary. I don't care what y'all say. I was like, oh my God, the Legendary's tour. And they start bumping heads. And Jay-Z allegedly had his goons in New York come at R. Kelly. And R. Kelly quit the tour. And it cost Jay-Z a lot of money. And after that, his life started going downhill. And they said Jay-Z would have got those girls, got with Lifetime, this is a billionaire, y'all, and put something together against R. Kelly to bring him down for vengeance, revenge. Y'all don't think Jay-Z networked with the same people Diddy networked with? Clyde Davis, Lucian Granger. He know all the big wigs. R. Kelly is peons to them. So yeah, they came after R. Kelly. He cost them a lot of money. And then he wouldn't do what they wanted him to do. So yeah, I believe Jay has something to do with R. Kelly's demise. And if anybody I'm mad at, it's Jay-Z. Let me tell you why. I don't like cutthroat ass Negroes. I don't. If you my partner, my girl, my friend, as soon as something happen to me, your ass get ghosted, and I help your ass eat. You Judas. Diddy need to go back. Oh, sinuses, y'all. Diddy need to go back and watch that video. Do y'all remember the video when Diddy had the cup up and it was the billionaire club brunch? Look at Jay-Z face. I seen it instantly. I said, Jay-Z a straight hater. Look at his face. And the thing was about him. They were celebrating him, and he still hated Diddy. You just look at his face. It's on YouTube. They hold a glass up and Jay-Z like this. Diddy talking, we gonna have more billionaires. He's celebrating, he talking, and Jay-Z, like, I hate this motherfucker. And the whole time, Diddy thinking that's his friend. Jay-Z said since Diddy been in jail, I wouldn't call him a friend. I mean, I know him. Jay-Z, how many videos and pictures we done seen you smiling all on Diddy, laughing, y'all together, hanging out? He ain't your boy? Are you kidding me? So if he did that to Diddy and left him on stuck, I'm not surprised he did it to R. Kelly. And a lot of times people be jealous on how you look compared to how they look. I'm just being real. He know R. Kelly fine as shit. R. Kelly can get Beyonce if he wanted to. And he jealous. Most ugly people jealous. I'm just going to be real. Shut up. And I don't even like calling people ugly. But your ways make you look even uglier. You see what he did to his boy Dame Dash. Dame right now, I think he owed $15 million IRS and took all his stuff like they did Red Fox. Red Fox, and they came in there and left him with an empty house. They just did that to Dame Dash. Your boy that you started with nothing with, that you used to sleep on the floor with, that you used to break bread with, is in trouble financially, and you a billionaire, and you won't go bond him out of this trouble. I don't care if you even speak to him anymore. He's going to pay Dame Dash debt here. And then put $5 million in his account. Don't even tell him I did it. No. And Dame didn't want to put him on. But he went and got Lil Wayne out of trouble. I can't. I just can't. Yeah, Miss Joyce, I told my daughter, you know my damn rules. I didn't blame the little boy. I blamed her. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep blaming people for these women actions. No, my daughters know better. I know how I raised my daughters. I know how I raised my... I couldn't have been Cassie's mother. Because when I got on that stand, the prosecutor wouldn't have liked me. Because I would have told the truth, Miss Cassie, mama. I'd have been like, I didn't talk to this girl and talk to this girl. I told her Sean Puffy Combs didn't mean her no damn good. I told her this man was too old for her. You know how many times and sleepless nights and tears on my pillow I done cried about this girl? You know how many times I seen bruises on her and I told her this man go kill you and she kept going back? I don't like him, but my daughter wouldn't listen. That's what I would have said. I'm not taking up for mine. And I would be like, a hard head make a soft ass. We here today because these women don't listen to their mamas. From teenagers, don't listen. Because Cassie, if you listen, you wouldn't have been with a man 10 years older than you before Diddy in college. Your ass shouldn't have been with nobody in college. You should have been studying. Bottom line, you shouldn't have been with nobody. You 19 years old in school. What the hell you doing running around with a 29-year-old man? Man, y'all don't... I ain't got time, man. For real. It says, Aubrey, okay. Thanks for putting me on game. I don't know what that is. You see how they got to keep deleting people because they ignorant when people read the latest. Let me get my... I don't know my glasses. At least my sunglasses. When people get the latest motion, their mouth would drop. An officer of the Fed court has to show candor. No lies told in that motion. I followed the case closely. When people read the latest motion, their mouths would... What motion? And you know what else y'all ain't paying attention to? They want us to believe it's the law. This is just the order of the court. They took off juror number 6. He is a prison guard. 40-something-year-old black man. And because he smiled one too many times, I guess, towards Diddy, they start messing with him. Somebody answer this. Okay. Say he did lie about his address, which people can have more than one address, people. People can have one or more address. He can live with his girlfriend and have his own place. But somebody answer this. What made them even look into his address after 4 weeks in this trial? Can somebody answer that? They looking over that part. What made them look into this man's address after he been sitting there over a month? Because they felt like he was going towards Diddy. They could tell by his demeanor. So now they want to mess with the man. Y'all missing that part. And people say, well, then he did break the law. What made him look? So did they look at everybody else's address? Is this something they do after 4 weeks of trial? I mean, why are y'all looking at this man after 4 weeks of trial? And then they replaced him with a white man. Well, they don't choose who it is. It's in the pot. You gonna tell me all these people don't work together? Y'all really gonna believe that the government don't work together? Y'all really gonna believe that the next person in line was a white man and they didn't know? Nobody knew. It ain't no racial thing. Now they finna take somebody else off. I don't know what color they are, but anybody that look like they for the defense, they picking them out. I don't care what color they are. That is illegal. Y'all defense sitting there breaking laws and y'all sitting there cheering them on. This shit is ridiculous to me. And y'all going along with this shit. They sitting there twisting, racketeering to fit their agenda, and y'all going along with the shit. Just like them changing what robbery is. Well, if you go in the store and you yell too loud and they scared of you, it's the same thing if they go in there with a pow and they're scared of you. So if you touch them, you know they do that with robbery now. If go shoplift and you push the security, that's strong robbery, strong arm robbery, because you pushed them. You see how they changed laws? Because they couldn't control a lot of big men and stuff that was hitting these security guards that couldn't fight. So now that's strong arm robbery if you push them. But that's the law. That's the law. DTF said R. Kelly is anointed. Hell nah, corruption at its finest. Hell yeah, it is. Lisa. Hey, Lisa, girl. Those are the worst ones. Yep, I remember. I want to say his name, but YouTube may give me the worst ones. She said she wants to say somebody's name, but YouTube may get her. A lot of amens. If you are God's children, you do forgive, and that is what Jesus Christ died for. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Hey, Miss Nina. Hey, Ivan. How you doing? Miss J said facts. Ivan said, Miss Nina, ain't no way it's a Rico. But they making it a Rico. They gonna make it a Rico. They gonna make it a Rico. Do y'all hear me? And Brandon Paul, that's the white guy. Brandon Paul is about to walk, and he's a known crook. He'll get up there and say, I sold crooks to Diddy. I broke United States law as a crug dealer. I got caught with crooks on Diddy plane. But I sold crugs to Diddy, and Diddy did this, this, and this, and I get to walk. And this is justice. Ooh, Lord have mercy, y'all, man. Caught him at the airport with crugs. I just said that. They caught him with the crugs. How many people from your area got caught with crugs and they got to walk? Because if that's the law, it's a whole lot of brothers need to be out here right now. For real. Did I just say Big Meech just did how many years? For crugs. And look at Larry Hoover. They still don't want to let this brother go. And Larry Hoover been in there, what, 50 years? How long Larry Hoover been in there? 50 years? Larry Hoover been locked up 50 years. And they still don't want to let this brother out. He's a danger to society. So is Clyde Davis. So is Epstein. So is several other people. So is the damn police. To be honest, so is your Uncle D. 47. Do y'all see the difference? Who you know got 34 felonies and never went to jail? Now ask Larry Hoover how many felonies he have. He doing life, pretty much. Thank God your uncle going to get him. Because, damn it, how much rehabilitation you need? For 50 years, y'all. 50 damn years. Like Uncle D said, y'all president, he said if this trial goes wrong, the wrong way, and it's unfair and unjust, he gonna pardon him. So either way, Diddy coming home. Diddy is coming home. And I hope Diddy changed his life. I don't want Diddy to come home and get some baby oil and throw a party. I want Diddy to change his life. That's what I'm praying for. Diddy, you ain't gonna get no more chances, bro. And trust and believe, if he get out, it's God's will. So if you get mad about God's will, shame on you. That means God got something else for him. If he gets out, it's God's will. And his will must be done. They used him to do dirty shit and throw him away. Yeah, they used Diddy. They used Diddy to do all they dirty shit because you can't get away with the shit Diddy got away with for 30 years and them white folks didn't know it. They allowed Diddy to be their baby. That's our baby. Don't touch our Hollywood baby. As long as he do what we say do. And I think that's why Diddy started feeling guilty and said he was trying to start back Black Wall Street because he felt like, dang, I've been sitting here demolishing my own little brothers. I've been having these brothers sell their soul. I done did all this demonic stuff. I done sold my soul to this liquor company. I'm about to sue them and get rid of them. And I'm about to start unity back in my community because I've been doing so much sinister stuff. I just can't do it no more. And as soon as he decided no more, what they do? They put him in jail. Oh, no, you not finna bring no unity to your people. Oh, no, you not going to open a community center. Oh, no, you not going to build low income in your community. Oh, no, you're not. Why y'all think all these rich people don't do it? All these rich black folks don't do it? It ain't because they selfish. They can't. They can't build up their community. Because, ooh, wouldn't it be sad if you start building up black folks? Ooh, you get black folks some power? Oh, no. We can't have that shit. Just mad a non-black person got dragged on video. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care what color Cassie is. Cassie is a woman. That's what y'all don't understand. A woman. Oh, she said they mad because a non-black person. She's a woman. I got what you said now. She's a woman. And she went right back in the room. She finished doing her job, whatever it was. Allegedly, Diddy did what he did on that video because that duffel bag she had was his money. And what do addicts do? They steal. So he was mad she was stealing his shit. That's the part y'all missing. He was mad about his money. Do they excuse what he did? No. But if she was stealing, I mean, what would you do if somebody running out your house with your bag of money? So that was the story why that happened. Okay, I'm for sure Diddy puts his hands on her. I'm not putting that past him. I'm for sure he puts his hand on her. But damn it, Cassie, when you gonna leave? You can't lie no more, Cassie, and say you was scared. You was with Kid Cudi. Then you went to Diddy and told Diddy Kid Cudi address. So you a setup girl. Then you went to the press and told what Diddy said, told your mama what Diddy said about Kid Cudi. Then Diddy take you over to Africa to do a movie or something, and you messed with Michael B. Jordan. And Diddy should have known better because you cheated with Diddy with Ryan Leslie, so you was gonna do the same thing to Diddy with Michael B. Then you start messing with athletes. The gay friend said he was hooking you up with ball players, so you was cheating on Diddy the whole relationship. So how was you scared? Scared people don't cheat. I don't remember one time they said Tina Turner cheated on Ike. You know what I'm saying? But you was so damn scared. Then you had your own apartment. You up in there getting high with your girl Brianna. Diddy got to knock on the door to get in. He ain't got no key to your shit. So you over there getting high with Brianna, having freak-offs with Brianna. And Diddy knocking on the door, throwing knives and running. Do that sound like force? But yet the society want us to believe, oh, he sex trafficked them. Yeah, he got white power behind him. But where the white power at now? They left him hanging. Now they trying to take his life. I didn't see no kids. Nope. A bunch of lying assholes. That's... Virginia said, tell what they took his money, kissing and licking and somebody... Right. Kissing and licking and sucking. Didn't y'all see my video? Please go watch my video. I was showing Ahmad Wiggins. He had the ex-worker Flash on his show. Flash gave us details. He said Cassie unbuttoned his pants and went to work on his raw penis. Didn't know him from Adam. And Diddy sat there, don't you like that baby? Don't you like, daddy? She sucking on. He said they both was weird. Flash said, he said, man, they both was weird as hell. I was just doing it because it was giving me $1,500. And I think he ended up living with $3,000. He said he was giving Cassie the business. Diddy watched the whole time. He said not one time did she look forced or nervous. He said she was enjoying this shit. He said, because one thing I know, I study women. I'm not touching no woman that don't want me to touch them. Because he know for a fact that's rape. That's what I'm saying. If that happened, y'all, check this out. If it's true what they're saying, why the hell them sex workers ain't in jail? Because that means they craped these women. They the ones actually did the crepe. I can say it right with the R. They the ones that actually did it. These are grown men. Diddy didn't make them do shit. They never said Diddy forced them to do nothing. He paid them and they did it. So if somebody paid you to do something, you do it. You get to walk because they paid you, and that's persuasion. He persuaded me to do it because he had money. Can somebody walk up to you and say, let's go rob this bank and I got 5,000 for you. And you go rob the bank, you get in front of the judge. Well, he persuaded me with 5,000 because I had to pay my bills, Your Honor. Could you walk? Let me tell you this. I'm not saying Diddy should walk if Diddy did anything sinister. I'm saying that whole side should be full of the ones that testify. Why is the state not going against all of them? How the state giving these people immunities for committing crimes? That lets you know the state is able to commit a crime and get away with it. The state is able to break laws and get away with it. These people are criminals. And you allow him to break your law because you want this man for suing that liquor company. Tell the truth, government man. Y'all see they ain't saying nothing about Governor Adams no more in New York because Uncle D sat down and had lunch with him. He sat down and had lunch with him because they was finna go get him too. You know why they was finna go get him too? Because he gave Diddy the key to the city. Y'all not following this shit. So let's mess with him too. Mayor Adams. He gave him the key to the city. Now let's mess with him too. And Uncle D sat down standing. Uncle D sat down there and got an understanding. So he going to get your boy if y'all like it or not. I just pray he go get R. Kelly. Please go get R. Kelly. Lord, he been there how long? About 10 years. Has he been there about 10 years? How long it's been, y'all? R. Kelly went in 2017, wasn't it? He been there close to 10. It's been about 10 years. Enough is enough. The man's sick. He got blood clot. Y'all want to see him dead. That's sad. Lisa said, damn dummies. What exactly is the problem here? Make it make sense, Nina. Broken English is not. I hope Diddy get out. You know what? I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. I had a wonderful birthday, Dawn, by myself. Right. Joyce said, why is Diddy so wrong and these women so right? Because they want him, Miss Joyce. They want this man. Miss Nina, you're right. Diddy do have some serious mental issues. He does, Stephanie. God has the power to change any man. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. That's right. God always bring to him. But you know what? If this trial don't do nothing, I hope it makes y'all, Kevin Costner, that's his name, closer to God. Yeah, 50 Cent was paying Daphne Joy more money. She was chasing him. Do you know Daphne Joy pretty much left her son? She don't even want that boy. She wants money. She got pregnant intentionally by 50 Cent because she wants money. But if you look at videos of her and 50, 50 was so in love with that girl. He was gone. I mean, he taking videos of her on the ocean and he just spending money on her. He was in love with this woman. He was going to marry her. Until he found out she was just chasing paper. I hope when the defense call a witness, this is what I'm praying. Because you know the defense got to call a witness. I hope 50 Cent put aside his differences with Diddy and be a witness. That's what I really hope. I hope 50 just put aside his shit and said, nah, I ain't finna let that man go down like that. I'm finna be a witness and tell my story about Daphne. That's what I'm hoping. Because 50 know a lot of shit about her. They got a baby. And if they get 50 sit on the stand and he tell what she did and how she did it, her credibility is out the window. So I'm praying. I hope Kanye, if Kanye slept with her, I hope Kanye be a witness. Why not? Because I want Kanye to get up there and say, I slept with the hoe. Get up there and say something. This shit is crazy. Daphne actually thought she was playing the game, but she was getting played. She definitely lost. She sure did. R. Kelly, get out. God would change P. Diddy's life. Thank you, Miss Joyce. She's sending a lot of prayer. Truth over emotions. Allegedly over Father's Day, another jury was taken. I heard taken off the ticket. That's what I'm saying. If you losing, listen how corrupt the system is. When you start losing, start taking the jurors off. Y'all see what they doing? They case so weak. We got to get rid of these people that's gonna go inside with Diddy. This entrapment right in front of our eyes, and y'all going for it. They ain't doing nothing illegal. He didn't live there. Well, what made them look at it, though? That's what my question is. What made you go look at him? Oh, he smiled at Diddy. Find some dirt on him. Get him out of here. Really? This man been there through the whole thing. Shouldn't y'all found that out before the first day started? This shit is crazy. Hey, low key. Speak, Nina. Girl, preach. Let God use you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You talking real talk. Thank you, Carol. Just like the liquor stores. Let me say that real quick, Lot. The liquor stores on every corner in the inner city. A liquor store is on every corner in the inner city. But if you go to the rich neighborhood, you ain't gonna find not one. They put stuff there to kill us like they did the Indians from the beginning. Y'all better know your history. Y'all think it's called convenience store. It's convenient to you. You can just walk in there and get some liquor. It's convenient. Go on and get drunk and high. We're going to put the dispensaries on every corner because we make it convenient for you to stay high. Why we got to be conveniently high? Shouldn't it be difficult for kids to get drugs and alcohol? But it's a convenience store. But the rich people kids, it's not convenient for them. They got to go in the hood and find it. Didn't I tell you I was a president that put crack cocaine on the streets? A president. We ain't got no poppy fields. So why my brother's in jail for selling some drugs that the government put out there? But y'all want to believe the system don't fail. Joyce says the food we buy, the fruit, the vegetables, everything. Somebody showed a watermelon that had bust open, and the watermelon was full of just bugs and all kinds. I'm like, and it was the ones without the seeds. Stop buying anything without seeds. I don't care if you got to go to the market way out in the country. Don't buy them man-made fruits. Because God said anything he make has a seed. Anything good for you is a seed in it. Stop buying cheap stuff. I'm going to go here because the meat cheaper. You better quit doing that shit. I tell everybody I know in the inner city, I don't care if you got to drive 30 minutes. Go into the richest white neighborhood you can find a grocery shop. It's more expensive. Do you want to die? Because guess what? The inner city grocery stores, we getting the worst meat. We getting the cancerous meat. We getting the worst fruit. They know who live over there. So they go give us the worst of the worst, and it may be poison. Why do you think they can't have a recall on meat? But if you drive a little bit further, and you go over there with Kira and them, they might look at you and everything, but you're like, I'll take this, I'll take that. I got to get less food than I got last month, but guess what? I'm going to be healthy. Because they're not going to give that to their people. I'm just being real. Y'all don't have to believe me if y'all don't want to. That's on you. How you being cheap with something that goes in your body? This shit is crazy. I'm just reading some of y'all comments. I know somebody on here probably said something crazy. Lisa said, I need help with mines too. These kids, Lisa. You look good, Miss Nina. Be 56 years young. Wine, fine, and rainbow dress. Thank you. Thank you, KK. Another day the Lord has blessed us. Amen. You right, I bought a carton of eggs. Every egg had 2 in it. I threw the whole thing away. Virginia said she bought eggs. It's just it's just the food, man. It's just like it makes me not want to eat. You know, and let me say this, y'all. We've been lied to from grandmama and our mamas and stuff. We think we gotta have all this food on the holidays. We gotta eat all this stuff every day. Fast sometimes and let your body heal and drink just a lot of fluids and pray and meditate. A lot of times we got a lot of stuff going on in our life because our heads is cloudy. You know, what you put in your body, you become. You put swine in your body, and the Bible tells us don't eat swine. So a lot of stuff we bring into our own life, just like the people you sleep with. You don't know who that person's sleeping with. So all they demonic spirits and their body count is part of you now. Have you ever wondered why my house is such a uproar? Because they didn't touch some demonic people and then they came in your house. I'm to the point now, before people come in my door, I want to say, take off your shoes, let me wash your feet, and let me throw this oil on you. No, you ain't coming up in here. It's just getting that bad because the demonic spirits just come all around you. Then your kids in an uproar, your grandkids in an uproar. You're like, I don't even do all this, Lord. I'm not even a violent person. Why all this stuff happening to me? I realize it's the people that's around me. Stuff you watch on TV jump off into your house. Y'all don't believe me. This shit is real. You got to protect this at all times. People that ain't good for you. Don't be my friend. That's my friend, girl. She a shit starter, but she my friend. Cut her ass off. You know that's my sister. She always, girl, every time we have something, she is a mess. Don't go. Let them talk about you when you ain't there. You know she the stuck up friend. Yup. Because I ain't coming around you heathens no more. I'm tired of y'all demonic spirits jumping off on me. Every time I'm around y'all, I gotta fight. Here comes some chaos. We gotta argue about somebody baby daddy. You got me messed up. I don't like them kind of friends. And I want to be the dumbest one in the crowd. Let me tell you why I say that. I want to be the one that don't know nothing among my friends. Because if all my friends smarter than me, I can learn some shit. Teach me something. But you ain't gonna teach me all this book shit you learn. I want to know some real shit. That's why I hang around a lot of men, because men seem to know how men move. So guess who can tell me about a man? Another man. A woman can't tell me nothing about a man. So most of my friends are men. That's why people say I act like a man. I think like a man, because I move around with men. I don't sleep with them. I just befriend them. I want to know what they know. I want to get in their brain. So when I see it, my boy told me you was going to do that. My brother told me about you. If I'm with a bunch of women that's hating men, we ain't learning shit. We just a bunch of men haters. Nah, I'm finna go hang with the no good men. I'm finna go find out some stuff. I'll be right. Y'all stay over here. I'm about to go find out some secrets. So I know how they get down. A brother would tell you. And a lot of times y'all don't even listen. People and their daddy calling me today. People probably told Cassie about Diddy, and she thought they was hating. People told her about Diddy, and she thought they was hating on her. You just mad because I'm on the red carpet. I'm Cassie. She messed around and found out. I bet it her brother, because Cassie got a brother. Cassie, he really don't like you. Boy, bye. See all the money he spent on me? Cassie, he just wants you to do freak offs. He don't like you. I'm Cassie. She didn't listen. I feel bad because she didn't listen. Cassie, beautiful. Even the sex worker said she was flawless. Her skin and everything was like butter. All the baby oil, I wonder why. But they said she was perfect. They didn't even know why she was doing it. They was like, why would Cassie do that? They just looked at Diddy as being weird. They're like, he weird. He a nigga. He just a dude. But why your ass agreeing with this shit? They look like, well, why would you do that? And they said she wasn't forced, because if they say one time she's saying forced a drug, they going to freaking jail. Because how you sleeping with somebody, I don't care if he paying you, and she drugged or forced, you a rapist now. This is why they saying that. So they can't say it. So how they said Diddy did it when they the ones who sleeping with her? It ain't adding up. If y'all think these girls was taken advantage of, every sex worker should be charged. Am I tripping? This shit is crazy. Hey, Jackie. You educate us about life. It's just real life stuff, man. Yeah, people need to wake up. You have to get right with yourself and with God. If your mind and ain't right, God Almighty. You gotta put God first. You gotta put God first. Thank you, Sarah. Tell me happy birthday. I'm sweating bullets up in here. Y'all, it's so hot up in here. I had a blessed birthday. Thank you. I don't have too many bad comments on here, and I think TK took care of it. TK, I gotta get you some help with the mods, and I gotta be very careful because y'all know what happened with one of my mods. And I think Mr. Rain got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know where my other mods at, but TK be working hard, working her butt off. And I gotta bless you, TK, for real. TK, please, I don't know if you inbox me. I've been so messed up, y'all. Inbox me some people names that you think would be a good mod with you, because I want to pick the right people. He's scared the tapes coming out. Epstein tapes, yeah. James said, you pretty, I don't care what you talk about. Thank you, James. R. Kelly is fine, and he has jealous of him and those big ass lips. Y'all crazy. Beyonce had a song with R. Kelly. Yeah, Jay-Z jealous of R. Kelly. Jealousy will make you kill somebody, for real, y'all. I know Cassie mom want to be her ass. No, Cassie mom over there enjoying the millions of dollars. That's why she got on the stand. Her daughter just got that money. If they would have got Cassie mama and she hadn't sued Diddy, she probably would have had a whole different story. I'm just being real. Cassie mama didn't care. Because why her mama didn't call the police? That's what I'm saying. If your daughter come to you and she bruised all up and said this man did it, why ain't no police record? You know, my daughter couldn't even tell me not to call. I'm calling the police. Her mama had pictures. Not one report. Then she said, Diddy said, you give me 20,000. This glasses hurt my head. You give me 20,000, or I'm going to turn in your daughter X pictures. The video. So she like, he blackmailed me. Diddy don't need no damn $20,000. And I would have said this. And y'all think I'm lying. I promise you I would have said this. She put her house up. Let somebody come to me and say, if you don't put your house up, your daughter X tape finna be all over the internet. I'm gonna look at my daughter and be like, your ass stupid. Now you finna be all exposed all over the internet because you didn't listen to me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm praying for you. Because your son gonna see that one day. Your daughter gonna see that one day. I ain't putting my damn house up for your stupid ass. No. I bet you I don't. Diddy would have been sitting there looking stupid, do it. Shit. And you know what? You're going to go to jail because you recorded my child and you put it on the internet, and then I'm going to sue your ass. Play with me. And I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people. These folks crazy, man. For real. RR said I would have given it 20,000. You must don't know me. You must don't know me. The only way I'm giving up that kind of money if my child is held against her will and if it's ransom or something, and I ain't got no choice. But some stupid shit like that, nope. If it's ransom and they got my daughter and I got to put up my house, that's different. But because your ass decided to make a sex tape with a booty oil man, no. Eat the crow. Eat the cake, Annie Mae. You finna learn the hard way. Because he was bluffing anyway. Y'all don't understand that. Diddy was bluffing anyway. Because if he exposed her, he about to expose himself. Y'all, get out of here. Show it. So your ass can go to jail too. I'm just not easy to be scared. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Miss Lorraine, Lisa. I gotta check on Miss Lorraine. Miss Lorraine be going through some stuff. You know, she got sons and she got problems, and she can't be on here like, you know. I understand that, and I never delete her as a mod. She comes when she want to. Miss Lorraine, you know, she is unbreakable strong woman with me, so she'll be back. Oh, Daphne said I'd be a good mod. Okay, okay. What you think, TK? Stay y'all a garden. Oh, say start y'all a garden. I'm sorry. Start y'all a garden. I know, Bryson. I'm trying to find out how that works. My mother used to be a gardener, and I didn't used to pay attention. When you, for real, somebody at a garden, when you pull up, just say you plant something, and you pull up the greens, did you gotta wait a whole season to get some more greens? How that work? I'm like, you only get one time to get the greens. How did that? You gotta wait 6 months to get some more greens. I never paid attention. My mother used to do this, but I'm like, how that work? Once you pluck it and take some stuff off, how long you gotta wait for something else? Thank you, juvenile delinquent, always blessing me. How that work? Robin said they didn't have God in their life. Nope. Daphne said I'll help and support you. Right? The food is better. You ain't tripping. Don't listen. Right? Brian said he know a lot of women that like golden showers. I know some people like golden showers. Young Miami said she like them. She said she like Diddy to pee on her. But at least she was a woman enough to say, I like it. You know what I'm saying? You like what you like. Don't do some shit and then blame somebody else. You see what I'm saying? If you like that, that's on you. You grown. What you do in your house is but your business. But don't do some shit and say, he made me. Your mom say, I like billionaire pee on me. Shit, what's wrong with y'all? Shit, that billionaire pee feel like baby oil. Y'all got me twisted. She didn't care. All right, y'all. This is your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Thank y'all for watching. I'm not trying to persuade nobody to go one way or the other with Diddy or R. Kelly. I'm just telling y'all, pay attention. Sit down by yourself today and get a notebook and write down the pros and cons of both of these cases and see how similar they are. And say to yourself, if this was my son, do he deserve 30 years in prison? I can see if some little kids would have got on the stand and said, Mr. Kelly took advantage of me. Okay. Yeah, get 30. 60. These grown women said that they got on his tour bus and he transported them across state lines. That's called a groupie. Do you know how many people that got on famous people tour buses and traveled and slept with them? But the law way of tearing down famous black folks, they twisted. That's sex trafficking. If you get on somebody's bus and go to another state and you sleep with them, that's sex trafficking. What happened to the word groupie? Do y'all not know what groupies are? Groupies are the ones that chase famous people. They would do anything. They'd top you off, your security, your friends, just to be in your circle. Didn't I tell you I used to be around New Edition? I said this in other videos for the new people. When I used to be around New Edition, every concert we went to, we normally stayed at the same hotel they stayed at. So we'd have a car to get in. We'd walk past hundreds of girls standing outside waiting to get in, hoping that Bobby Brown called them up in there. Because Bobby was topping hoes off. Him and Ricky Bell. Oh, they was giving women the business. Do you hear me? And then when they was in tour with UTFO, Can't Go Kid, rest your soul. My friend, I am a witness. I'm not talking about what I know. I mean, what I heard. I'm talking about what I know. Them bodyguards will sleep with you. The entertainers will sleep with you. They let girls go room to room. They would give you money. They would give you food. They would do anything because they rock stars, baby. They on tour. So when you come in, you see all these girls wrapped around the hotel, standing there all day, just cold, holding on each other, hoping one of them superstars say, come on, you, and you. And be there all night. Did y'all not see the movies, The Jacksons? When Jermaine had the girl in the room. So should they go back and get Jermaine? Remember Michael was under the bed, him and Marlon, and Jermaine had the girl in the room. Do y'all remember that part of The Jacksons? A groupie. She didn't know Jermaine. It was Jermaine Jackson. So she finna have sex with him. I mean, what y'all don't understand? This shit is crazy to me that y'all forgot what groupies are. Famous people come around, panties drop. Go all the way back to the Temptations and find out how many panties they had thrown on the stage. People just taking off their drawers. They couldn't even sing without stepping over drawers. They jumping over drawers. You can have my drawers, baby. David Ruffin was knocking women off. He could just blow a kiss in their face. Y'all forgot what groupies are? So y'all gonna tell me R. Kelly had to crepe somebody? Do y'all know outside the courtroom when R. Kelly got sentenced, it was women out there with signs, let R. Kelly go. Baby, lock me in the closet. Shit, tie me up. They still wanted him. So if 5 say no, it's 50 that's gonna say yes. When R. Kelly came here, he was at the Legion, y'all, at the party. He was at a concert. He went to the Legion after party. Anybody from here know what the Legion, they tore it down. It was on Commerce Street. I told y'all in the other video, just for the new people, R. Kelly was walking in front of me. Keita oil I can smell all the Keita oil. I'm walking right behind R. Kelly. And I'm like, oh, he smells so good. I was walking so close I could see the BBs behind his braids. I said, oh, I just want to comb his BBs out. And I grabbed his butt. I sexual harassed R. Kelly. Don't tell nobody. I grabbed his butt, and he looked around, and I looked around, too. I was like, I looked back, he was looking at me like, was that you? And I'm like, what happened? He was looking at me like, I know that was your ass. I gripped his butt. Ooh. He went outside to get on his tour bus. His tour bus was in front of the Legion, right? I guess they was headed back to Chicago. All these women wanted to get on R. Kelly bus. I wanted to get on R. Kelly, but I didn't want to sleep with him. I just wanted to hang out with him. I'm like, shit, it's probably cool to be on this tour bus with R. Kelly because he was sitting there for a minute. Shit, let me on the bus. Let me see what y'all be doing. I would love to have a conversation with R. Kelly, fine ass. So he was looking around, and he decided he didn't want to put nobody on the bus at this time. He said, nah, I'm going to go and head back home, y'all. I had a good time in Grand Rapids. You know what half the women said? Mother ucker, no, you ain't gonna play us like that. Oh, you finna leave now, mother ucker? Oh, I forgot you want our daughters. We too old for your ass. But if he would have let you on the bus, you wouldn't have said that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, thank you for the show in the butt squeeze. Thank you, Cavs. I was happy. But it was some women pissed the hell off because they wanted to get on the bus. And he said no. I'm gonna go on and leave y'all. He was looking like, I ain't finna get in trouble in Grand Rapids. Let me go and take my ass home. He was a little tipsy, fine as hell. He was waving at us and shit, and people got mad. And I'm sitting there like, $5 if y'all want to smell R. Kelly's butt. $5. I don't care what you say. The brother is fine. The brother is fine. Mama would have got you, Nina. Oh. I'm just being real, y'all. And once again, who said something about wigs? It's how it goes down in Hollywood. Yeah, this is how it goes. Once again, like I said, I'm a witness to what they do on tour. My best friend, if she watches, she'll be mad at me, was 15. And she was all over that hotel with superstars. Several times we went on tour. Well, I called it we went on tour. We used to follow their ass. We went behind them, and several times she was laying up with the security guard. They knew us so well, y'all. I was out in LA at the Franklin Plaza, and if they watch it, they're gonna be like, this girl really know us, because that's where we stay. I was at the Franklin Plaza. And Jeff, y'all see the New Edition movie? Y'all remember Jeff? Jeff, you know Laquan, don't you? You know Laquan, Jeff. Khalil, he died in Chicago. The security guard that got shot in Chicago in the elevator. Y'all know us. I was in the hotel, walking through the hallway, and Jeff did a double take. He said, "Don't I know you?" I started laughing. He said, "Hey." So I'm talking to Ronnie DeVoe. He said, "Where we at?" And Ronnie said, "We in L.A." He said, "Ain't you from Michigan? What you doing here?" I said, "I came here for the summer." He said, "Do your mama know where you at? Where your sister at?" They called my best friend my sister. I said, "She didn't come." He said, "Your mama sent you out here chasing New Edition." I said, "No, I got family here." We laughed and talked. He was showing me the people. She came all the way from Michigan and looked for Ralph. They laughing and everything. They know us. It's been years now. They probably don't remember because they just seen so many us's. But at that time, they knew who I was. You know why? Because my 15-year-old friend. And at this time, I think we were 17 by then. They know her personally. Grown men. So this shit didn't just start with Diddy. I'm proof they know. And if I want to be dirty, I can tell some shit. But no, she did that on her own. If one of my friends even came at them like that, I would get on the stand and call them out and say, hell no, they voluntarily did that shit. Nope. You ain't finna do that. Nah, y'all ain't finna do that to my boys. Y'all was chasing them. Nah, even though they was grown men. So, it was wrong. But I can't see them just going to jail when these fast tails little girls was doing what they was doing. I mean, when I tell y'all, woo, y'all don't understand. And these some girls that went with us, they mama couldn't even control them. These some little girls went with us, they was prostituting at 16. So, hey, do it make it right? No. But these girls was grown before their time. They probably strung out New Edition shit. They probably gave them the business. And I'm proud to say this, Ralph, and you probably be like, who is this girl? I don't remember her. I could have slept with Ralph several times. I could have slept with you, Ralph, several times. You might not remember me, but I remember you. You forgot Kango Kid came down in our room and you was going to come too. That was me. That was me you were talking to on the phone. Uh-huh. That was me you called several times asking me, am I ready for you to come down? Ralph called me. I'm just being real because his boy was down there with my girl. And he was like, man, her friend and her sister in there, man. So they wanted to do the deal with us. I was a virgin. So I took about 3 or 4 baths. Oh, I'm scared. If Ralph come in this room, oh my God. I was so scared, y'all, of the thought of Ralph Trazman touching me. I was about to pass out in the bathtub. And my friend kept saying, girl, hurry up, and he gonna go to sleep. All right, I gotta take one more bath. I'm scared as hell. I was oiled up like Diddy, greasy as hell, soft. My skin like butter. You can leave fingerprints in my back. I smell like baby oil, bubble bath, and baby powder. I was like, Hurricane going there getting it on. So finally, when I said, okay, I can do this, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna break my virginity. I called his room and the phone just kept ringing. The Negro went to sleep. So I just laid down, I slept in the room. My best friend Kango and me. I'm baby oiled up, laying there like, damn. I didn't miss the opportunity. The next day in the hallway, you know what he said? What happened to you? Oh, I fell asleep. He's like, oh, okay. He didn't say nothing. And my friend, she was scared. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't, Ralph. I was scared. He was looking like, yeah, you was scared. He said, we were just going to talk. I was about to faint him saying that. I'm like, hands sweaty. And then something just moved me across the room, y'all. We in a hallway talking. I don't know who carried me over there. I don't remember walking. I floated over it. I found myself behind Ralph. And I was rubbing his brush waves. I was doing like this. And everybody started laughing. And I snapped out of it. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch you. Like, he was like, it's okay. I'm just rubbing his hair, about to slob. So I know what a groupie is, man. I guess that's sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I know this. But this your girl needed for Unbreakable Strong Woman. It's a certain thing called groupies. If every person who've been around a superstar, if every person who ever slept with a superstar come out and say they ex them, we won't have no superstars. We won't have none. I said I'll be a groupie mama all day. I'm just being real. I met Blair Underwood in LA at the Forum. That's when New Edition performed. I was there. I met Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that day. I met Rockwell that day. You go to a concert in LA, everybody in the audience. I forgot New Edition was performing. I'm looking at all the stars behind me. Ooh, ooh, just tripping out everybody in the audience. I'm hollering at my cousin about something. Blair Underwood come walking up behind me, and he said, what we mad at? And I'm literally turning around to go off, and I was like, oh, you are. He was like, who am I? And we got to screaming. He started screaming, and we laughing. It's Blair Underwood. He grabbed and hugged me, and I'm like, ooh, this a grown man. I'm 17. I'm like, ooh, Blair Underwood. He felt so good. He took pictures with us, kisses on our cheek, but if I was a fast-tailed girl and didn't care, ooh, Blair Underwood, guess what? I ain't leaving for 2 more days. Where you gonna be at? He just treats us like little sisters. Y'all be safe. Get over there. Don't y'all walk away from each other. He started chastising us. And I'm sitting there like, me and you will never part. Ralph, who? Jesus. And then all of a sudden I turn around, bam. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm like, oh my Lord. It's Kareem. I mean, they everywhere. You got to be a strong individual. If one of them superstars, one of them millionaires, just listen to me, ladies. Blair Underwood, grab your hand and say, hey, you want to come to my room with me? How many of y'all say no? I'm for real. How many of you would say no? Hey, girl, come on. Or slip you his number. How many of you would say no? Not very many. And then as soon as you find out Blair Underwood do that everywhere he go, now I'm a victim. He lied to me. I thought Blair loved me. No, he do it everywhere he go. KK said she met Kim Fields. Kim Fields, I like her. Only reason I ain't like Kim Fields when she wrote Dear Michael. Dear Michael. I said, Michael is my man. What the hell wrong with you, Kim? That's what I stopped liking Kim Fields. Dear Michael, my ass. I hated that song. If this letter never gets to you, Michael, it ain't gonna get to him because when I catch you, Kim. I hated that song. I swear I did. Michael Jackson was my other favorite. When Michael burnt his hair, do you know my mother let me and my best friend call every hospital until we found out the hospital Michael was in that day. We called everybody. There's Michael Jackson here. So one nurse said, listen, we getting too many calls. This is when we knew he was there. We getting too many calls. Michael's going to be okay. I'm like, he's there. Please put Michael on the phone. They was like, we can't put Michael on the damn phone. My mother said, hang up the damn phone. Y'all know where he at. He okay. Leave that man alone. Michael Jackson was another one could have got the business. Did you hear me? And I was a kid. Y'all don't understand. When you love a superstar, you don't be thinking about no age. I know they should think about the age, but the little fast tail ass girls don't be thinking. We just love who we love. Shit. Because I'm telling y'all right now. And y'all better keep this video because I might meet him one day if my YouTube channel blow up and I become famous, a motivational speaker, travel across the world. Because I'm coming for him. Y'all better keep this video. Elba Eldridge, if I ever meet your brother, I ain't never messed with nobody's husband. That's all I gotta say. Whew. I just had a hot flash thinking about his ass. I would say, what's his name? Lorenz Tate, but he looked too much like my nephew. That's weird. I can't talk to you, Lorenz. You look just like my damn nephew. But ooh, Elba. Girl, you better keep your bed happy. That's all I gotta say. I'll go get a BBL for Elba. I swear to God I will. Look. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all see Elba. Ooh, look. Michael B. All right. He all right. I like chocolate. I think Tay Diggs is fine too. He just short. I like Tay Diggs. He seem like, and he got glasses too. It's something about a man with glasses. They just seem like they can give you the business. All right, let me get off here acting stupid. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I love you all. I would not mess with Elba as long as he married. You know, I probably ain't his style. But like I said, it's some fine ones out there that people will forget who they are and put their dignity to the side and say, I don't know, I Cassie did it for Diddy. It had to be the money because I didn't see the dancing man as that fine. Now, Tupac would have got the business. Whew. Dear mama, he would have got the business. Y'all just need to be real, man. Y'all for real need to be real. Stop acting like this stuff don't happen. Stop acting like you don't see a brother at the club and say, you know what, y'all can go ahead without me. I got to ride. Y'all do that with dudes in your city. For real. You ain't never been to the club and seen Keita O. And it's true what they say about women. We know instantly if we want to sleep with a man. We know instantly. Y'all can lie if you want to. We know when we see Keita, I want to give him the business. I ain't going to church tomorrow. Lord, I'm going to pray for forgiveness right now. Because you know it's about to go down up in here, Oh, she said a bow-legged man. My baby daddy bow-legged. My grandbaby walked just like him. Every time I see my grandbaby walking his Pampers, I was like, boy, you look like your granddaddy in his drawers. Get out of here. Sonny. He walked just like his dad, his granddaddy. Get out of here in them damn Pampers looking like your... I'm going to whoop you. I be getting mad at Sonny. I'm going to whoop you. You looking like your grandpa. Shit. Bow legs. I love hair, too. I love men with hair. Not nappy hair. I don't want no taco meat. I love hair on his chest, just a little bit. You know, that line go down here. And then the six-pack, bloop, bloop, bloop. And then you got hair on their legs. That's why I say it's nothing like a man. I just couldn't, I ain't got nothing to do with, against you ladies that like ladies. But ain't nothing like a man. He even got different kind of veins in his hand. Have you ever seen a dude so fine, you just looking at his hands and his fingers and you like, what you say? Huh? Oh. You just get hot and bothered like, ooh, you like collard greens and cornbread, baby. You know, I bake you a cake. You ain't gonna buy no cookies. I'm gonna make you some cookies from scratch. For real. You ever seen a man just so so fine. He smelled good, and his teeth pretty, and he's smiling, and then his voice is deep, and he be like, "Hey, baby, why your mouth open? Oh, I'm sorry." I don't know about y'all girls, but ain't nothing like a man. That's a man, Maury. I just can't. That's why when the old girl that's been doing some stuff and ending on my channel and stuff, thinking I like her, girl, bye. I don't give a damn if you look like Kim Kardashian. Can't no woman do nothing with this. Quit playing with me. Shit. All a woman can do is make me mad. I'm just being real. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I like a man. A real man. I don't want no plastic. I don't want no batteries. I don't want nothing fake. A real man. Shit. I'm a mess. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm still thinking about Elba, girl. I'm finna go outside and see can I find Elba. We got any Elbas in Grand Rapids, Lisa? Have you seen any? Ain't that sad that some our city that don't have no tall men like R. Kelly? That look like R. Kelly. I be looking. Because I'm like, why are these people short? There's so many short men walking. I ain't gonna say I'm discriminating, but I don't like no short man. You can't be right here with me. We can't be eye to eye arguing and we point at each other's nose. No, I want to look up at you. So I can be like, you get on my nerves. I got to do what you say. And he say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Papa. Papa mucho. Me love you long time. Y'all know I had to be silly at the end of my video. Life is so messed up, you gotta laugh about it. You know what? I am 56 years old. I don't even think about sex like that, to be real. For real. I don't. If it happens with somebody I care about. It gotta be somebody I care about. If it don't, it don't. I'd rather have a traveling buddy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go get that blue pill, brother, because I really don't want you to touch my ass. And I'm just being real. Do you like tea? Let's go have tea in Paris. You got some money? Let's go have tea in Paris. You don't have to bring no blue pills, no Viagra, no condoms. No, we ain't got to do nothing but go swimming. I want to go swimming, snorkeling. I want to, hey, but let's have fun. You like to shop? That's what make me the shit. That's what turned me on. Shit, you shop? Oh, my God. I love you, brother. I love you. I don't give a damn about X no more. But if I have to, I'll give you the business. But you ain't got to go out your way to satisfy me. You don't have to do, because I be hurry up. Shit. Nobody got all day. That Viagra had your ass going 10:30. Can I tell you, I know half y'all heard this story, but since I'm talking about this just before I go, I must say this story. It's so funny to me. And I know half y'all already heard it, but it's some new people on here, and they need to hear this story. And people get mad to me, why you always talking about yourself? Because my life is funny. I mean, I got to tell y'all this. We talking about Viagra. Now, everybody that heard this, be quiet. My mother had a friend, this old lady. We went over her house. My mom was like, we going to have lunch with such and such, such. She made me go. I ain't want to go. Smelling Ben Gay, hearing about people's legs. And, I got arthritis in my knees. I ain't want to go. But I said, all right, mama. She used to make me do all her friends' hair in that senior choir. Everybody had so-is because of me. I had to pull 2 strings together because it's ball right here. And I'm doing miracles, sewing shit, and senior citizen ladies. I had to pull a skull up to pull the hair together to sew some hair. My mama had me doing all that shit. I said, okay, here we go. We sit there and the old lady, I ain't gonna tell y'all her name, she walking, bow-legged. Y'all talking about bow-legged, right? And I'm looking at the old lady, I don't remember that lady being bow-legged. Like she been on a horse. What the hell wrong with her? So my mama said, girl, what's wrong with you? She said, girl, need to plug your ears. What she gonna say? She said, girl, I'm gonna call him Junior. And Junior took that Viagra, girl. He had my legs bent north and south. He gave me the business. Girl, he went all night long. The brother, stuff won't even go down. He had to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, I'm telling my daddy, this is disgusting. I can hear them. And so she walked to my mama and said, Ooh, girl, you know you should be ashamed. She kept looking at me. You should be ashamed of your shit. What is it called? She said, that Viagra, girl. It won't go down. His brother had to take him to the emergency room. She said, oh, Lord, have mercy. And she said, she looked at me, and I'm acting like I don't hear nothing. I'm like, she said, now where you say you get them pills at? I looked at my mama like, you better not get them pills and touch my daddy. And every time she was like, I'm finna go to bed, I'd be like, Daddy, don't go in there. Don't you go. That old lady was on that Viagra with her man. And he had her ass walking like she was riding a horse. And my damn mama wanted the pills. I said, Daddy, get away from her. Don't you go. He used to be looking at me like, what? Daddy, don't go to bed yet. Wait till she gets sleepy. Daddy, don't take no pain pills. Because them ain't pain pills, them that Viagra. That man had that old woman walking like a horse, y'all. And his stuff wouldn't go down. You know when they first made the Viagra, people was at the emergency room like this. They go in there with a sheet over them like this. They be like, what happened? That Viagra. I said, these people all with no teeth. How they doing all this freak? It fit with the narrative of the video. Now I hear they on blue pills. Y'all got it ain't no such thing as you getting the old man now and he just a trick. You know, back in the day, I got a trick. He don't want to do nothing. He gonna be asleep by the time I get in the bed. He gonna pull up 3 times to be out of there. Shit, them old men gonna get that blue pill or that honey, girl. He gonna go longer than a teenager. You be like, if this old man smelling like Ben Gay and pine saw don't get off me. I'm telling you, you better be prepared. These old men, they tricking ain't easy. They tricking. They want you to get into business. They want you to 69 and all of them. You gonna see their teeth go across the room, and you gonna be like, ugh. But they gonna make you work for that $50. Shit, it ain't like it used to be. I don't know nothing about that because I used to think old men had worms. Y'all heard me say that before too. I thought old men had worms. They weren't touching me until I got older and I realized old men would give you the business and some money. And I'm not a victim. So y'all can use this video in the future and say, no, Nina said shit, I'm not a victim. Anything I did it because I wanted to do it. Do you hear me? And I enjoyed it. I wish I would get on the time about I was a victim. Shit. All the work I put in, y'all got me twisted. Let me stop, y'all. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Please watch my videos. Watch 2 a day. I will be back later on tonight. I just want y'all to have an open mind. I don't want y'all to agree with me. I don't want y'all to say Diddy innocent. Diddy's not innocent by far, but they haven't proved it yet. You know what I'm saying? Until you can prove what you're saying, let that man go. And if y'all don't go help my brother R. Kelly, we got to do something, man. I cannot live with myself if they get on TV and say R. Kelly died. I would not be able to live with myself. For real. Yeah, the teeth go across the room. Shit. I would not be able to live with myself. What did it say? He's 67 this year. No, but he wants to take... What? Take it, doctor said. Yeah. Oh, he's 67 and he want to take it. The doctor said no. You better not let your husband get on that Viagra, Miss Harrison. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Miss Sophia. Don't you do it. You're going to be walking like a horse. You're going to be walking like a horse. You ain't going to be able to get on my shadow. Don't you do it. She said, baby, age don't matter. Is that... LaSure, Miss LaSure, I know age don't matter because don't y'all know women veto, we go up as we get older. Our veto go up. We cool. They don't call us a cougar for nothing. Why y'all think little boys like us? Y'all young girls think y'all can do something? Y'all lucky my hip be going out. Because if my hip didn't go out, I'll be taking everybody, man. Shit. Y'all lucky my hip be going out. That's why I'm finna get to the gym. Y'all better hope. You better hope I don't get this stomach gone. You better hope this stomach don't leave and this hip get right. Shit. I thought y'all knew. Y'all young girls running right here all unhealthy with big booties. Can't go up a flight of steps. Can't cook. Don't know how to hold your tongue. Then you gotta cuss everybody out. And I'm sitting over here saying, me love you long time. Do you want some greasy cornbread, baby? Do you want some net bones? Do you want a pound cake, playboy? Boop, boop, boop. What you want, baby? Me love you long time. Long as you don't bring no damn baby oil up in here, because it breaks me out. Don't you bring no damn baby oil up in here. Shit. These girls, I ain't gotta do what you say, man. And I'm like, come on over here, boo-boo. Come on. Junior. Young man, young man. Young man. Lay on down, baby. I got some air conditioner. You want some Coca-Cola with some couple ice cubes in it, baby. I got that real Coca-Cola, the bottle. Mine ain't plastic. It's the bottle Coca-Cola. Matter of fact, I can make you some Coca-Cola if you want me to, baby. My teeth don't come out, but I can hide them. I play too much. I hope my kids never see this video. Joyce said men don't like BBLs. Yes, they do, Miss Joyce. Don't let them fool you. Oh, no. They claim they don't like BBLs. Oh, they like them BBLs. Even the stinking ones. Don't let men tell you, and we don't want them BBLs. Them the girls they cheating with. Don't let them men fool y'all. Shit. What man don't want a big butt and a smile? For real. What man don't want a big butt and a smile? That booty fake. And you want it. Some of the booties look lopsided and lumpy, but shit, if they run it up in people like, who can I say that just look? I don't like to talk about people. But what? Nobody got a baby. It's somebody for everybody. So you gonna tell me somebody sleeping with Whoopi Goldberg get her pregnant, but somebody with a BBL they don't want them. Get the hell out of here. They like that shit. Why y'all think ladies go get it? Oh, she 50. You only 50? Shit, well, you got a long way to go, but sis Harris, Miss Harrison, LaCheryl, you got a long way to go, sis. I got 6 years on you. But don't let men fool you. I don't like the wigs. I don't like the lashes. Well, it's awfully funny. The women with the wigs and the lashes and the booty keep getting pregnant. Somebody like this shit. That's what I'm saying. Stop lying. Men don't like that. Well, how they having babies then? How the hell they cheating with men and shit and getting paid and flown out and shit with all this I done told these fools when I don't answer, I'm on my live video, and this is how I make my money. They hard-headed. Freaking hard-headed. I done told them when I'm on live and I don't answer, I'm doing a video. They don't listen. She said, I look good. Thank you. I'm 56 and loving this brown skin I'm in. The only thing, look, I got to get to the gym. Look at this shit right here. Now, I picked up my arm and it got the swing, and I said, what the heck? Stuff is starting to sag, Jesus. I got to get to the gym because I don't want to be able to wrap it around. No, I got to go get my weights on. My boobie's still perky, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just... I ain't got no big old booty. I ain't even gonna say I got a handful no more because I gotta get to the gym. I used to have now you can pinch it. Yeah. It's still soft. That's what you can do to my booty. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Shit. Unless you give me $8,500, you go get a BBL. And have y'all, I would get a BBL. You ain't got the money. If you had the money, your ass would be at Dr. Miami too. And talking about, girl, I went on a diet and worked out. It worked. I took Ozempic. Your ass went to Dr. Miami. Stop lying. Vivica Fox. I was just working out. Stop lying. We're going to lose our stomach together. She said, I want to lose my stomach. LaSheryl, am I lying, LaSheryl? Am I lying? I I look at them girls with them BBL. My daughter had one because she had cancer and she gained a lot of weight from the medicine. Most people lose weight. She gained weight. And it's the steroids. She got really big. So the doctor approved her to go ahead. You know, you live through cancer. Do what you like. Do whatever you like. When you live through something like that, if that would make you feel good, go do it. My daughter's body is snatched. She don't even look like she had a BBL. Her body look natural. I'm gonna have to get her on here one day. Y'all done seen her a little bit, but she ain't got no stomach. I mean, her stomach was bigger than mine. Now she coming here with dresses on, big nice butt, hips. That I'd be like, you mean I've been trying to look like that for 31 years since David, and you just went and bought one for $6,500? I gotta be slow as hell. 31 years and I ain't look like that, and you went and bought it? Who the slow one? I guess I am. And that's when she said, people be saying, girl, you must get that from your mama. And she was like, no, I got it from Dr. Miami. I was like, no, she got it from her grandmama now. Both her grandmamas got it. I didn't get blessed in that area, but I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to be doing something. But thank y'all for watching me. Watch the rest of my videos. Watch 2 a day. Watch the video underneath this. Everybody watching me, watch the video underneath this one, please. And then watch the next one underneath that one. Can y'all do that today? I don't care if you're driving down the street just listening. And I want y'all to keep an open mind with Diddy and R. Kelly. Think about what the government is doing. They trying to be crazy today. Think about what the government is doing. Forget what they said he did. What have they proved? And if y'all sitting there saying they proved racketeering, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. I don't even know what to say. Because I done heard so many people, they proved that. Really? They proved it because he transported people out of town to have a freak off that's grown. That's sex trafficking right there. What? How many of y'all go on girl trips? Y'all pay, get on a plane. Y'all man give y'all some money. Y'all go on girl trips and y'all sleep with Keita oil. Or your man go with the fellas and he sleep with a female. I mean, they just can't keep changing the law, man. You finna have a huge party and everybody ain't got the money, but you got the money. So you paying for everybody's ticket and they get over there and y'all have one big orgy. Now you done sex traffic all your friends. Really? You done sex traffic all your damn friends. Because they decided to get over there and have a freak off. And you paid for it. Well, you paid for it. Here it is in your books right here. You paid for 20 people to go to the freak off. I didn't tell them to be no freaks. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. Everybody went to the Freaknik. They need to go to jail. Because they was over there freaking their ass off at the Freaknik in Atlanta. Why do you think they canceled it? People was coming up with diseases, coming up missing, dead. All kind of shit was happening at the Freaknik. They had to cancel it. Why y'all think they don't want the documentary to come out? Because they scared their grandmama go be in it. Yeah, they trying to delete R. Kelly, man. First, the man said, they hired me to delete you. Then he get transferred. They overdosed the man. He lived through that. Now he got blood clots. Then they won't let him have his surgery. We just going to let him die naturally and say the blood clots did it. So guess what, policeman? If he died from blood clots, we coming after your ass because we know he's sick. And y'all won't let him go get his surgery. Now they ain't got no choice but to let him go get it because the people have heard the truth. You see, that's why it makes a difference for us to know shit. Because now we know the man is sick and the prison denied him health care. So now you accountable and you responsible for R. Kelly health. You better get him back in there to get that surgery. And they said he had to be in there for like 2 to 3 weeks after the surgery. That's how serious it is. So they don't want to put that time and taxpayers' money into him being in the hospital. But you better do it. Or the hip-hop community, us people, the people, we coming after you. Because you know that man need help. You just gonna let him die? Where's R. Kelly brothers? And even his ex-wife. Shit makes me mad. You got all them babies by R. Kelly. You got kids by him. And you gonna let him die? I just... And I'm gonna be real, y'all. People get mad when I say this. You know his daughter came out and said he touched her, right? I don't believe her. I'm just bluntly real. I don't believe her. And I'm not the one that just gets women. You know why I don't believe her? They did a whole documentary of surviving R. Kelly. Years of research. His wife jumped on the bandwagon at the last minute because they said that people was finna get book deals and be movie stars. So at the last minute, she jumped on board. If you watch videos on YouTube, she taking up for R. Kelly. You hoes just mad because R. Kelly my husband. Y'all lying. Woo, woo, woo. As soon as she heard about the documentary and the money, all of a sudden she's a victim. Then, when the shit happened with Diddy and Cassie got that money, all of a sudden, R. Kelly grown daughter come out and say, my daddy touched me, and so did Jay-Z. What? And y'all want me to believe that shit? And her mama said, I was waiting for her to tell it on her own time. You're lying. Y'all heard what Cassie got, that everybody is a victim to somebody. I don't believe this shit because during the documentary, that was the best time for you to tell the world. During the documentary was the best time for you to say something, and you never said nothing. And you want us to believe that shit. And you want us to believe that Jay-Z touched her too. Get the hell out of here. Y'all on a money grab. And what y'all doing is this Negro. What y'all doing is making strong women, real victims, look bad, and people ain't gonna believe the ones that really need help. Because so many of y'all crying wolf and y'all lying. And so when real victims come out, won't nobody believe them. And real women like me, we gonna get treated bad because of people like Cassie. So they gonna treat us all like some freak off tricks. Because they was willing to do some shit, so they gonna treat us all the same way. That's why I said we represent each other. I get mad at women like that. Where's your pride and your self-respect? You don't know how to say no? To the point you let somebody pee in your damn mouth, a Negro would have to kill me. Do y'all hear me? Kill me dead before I let a Negro pee in my mouth. And the person that's peeing will be his last pee-pee. Do you hear me? The person, if Diddy was standing right there and made somebody pee in my mouth, which they said Cassie the one came up with the idea. But just say, if Diddy's standing there and said pee in her mouth, the penis in my mouth, and this brother start peeing, will be his last pee-pee out of that penis. He will be peeing through a bag. Do you hear me? He gonna be on somebody, Tasha K, and somebody saying, well, she took my penis with her in her mouth. Because of Diddy, your penis stand here. I promise you. Then I'm going to get up and slap Diddy in the face with the penis. Bitch. My kid's father tell you, he got up in my face talking shit after he cheated on me. I'm pregnant. Look at my eyes. I'm twitching. I was pregnant. This nigga cheated on me with a kid, a 19-year-old. And he got his nerve to come in my face, checking me. And I'm sitting there twitching like, about to go off. No, he ain't in my face, Jesus. I'm talking to myself. And he's trying to get real tough. And you know what I'm... And before I know it, he on some sweatpants. My hand went so fast in them sweatpants. Through the damn tie. Boom, boom. I had the whole sack. He was just talking about this the other day. I had this shit like this. And I was trying to rip the whole sack off. Do you hear me? I pulled him close. I said, nigga, don't you ever come in my face. Bitch, I swear to God, I'll tear your whole sack. I try to tear it off. No, get your ass out of my house. And I snatched him one good time. He went to his car like this. But an hour later, his mama called me like, he at the hospital. I can't believe you. I don't care. I hope he fall off. Shit, don't call me about him. I hope the whole set, I hope one of the balls fell off in his shoes. I hope it came off. He can press charges. I don't care. Let him press charges. Shit. And he had no more kids since then. The girl was pregnant with the last baby. The one to be with my daughter. That was the last one. I don't think he can have no more. I ripped it. So any semen seeps out through the cracks. I ripped it. Don't you? That's why I don't understand these women. I was scared. Who? But we would tear this bitch. We would tear it up. And I know your sensitive areas. Right there. Ah! Act like Bruce Lee. Ah! He had a blood trail to the car. Y'all think I'm joking. He had a blood trail to the car from his shoes. It was leaking. The brother had to go to the ER and get stitched up. Because he came in my face and made some idle threats about a female. After you cheated on me, here you come up in my house. I just send my kids to school. I'm clean. And he busts up in there. No, you didn't call my... Is he talking? He talking to me, Jesus. Man, no. No. Y'all better fight back and get the hell away from that Negro. I don't have no understanding of Cassie them. He made me who? You got me twisted. I'm just for real. I don't understand. And this was a tough dude. My kid's daddy knocking Negroes out. Wasn't here to quitter. You think I folded? You gonna have to knock me clean out. And you better hope I never wake up. You better hope I never wake up. Knock me clean out. And you better put me in a coma. Because when I wake up, you think Michael Myers was bad? Oh, I'm coming for that ass. I'm just being for real. I never had a man put his hands on me, y'all. And I am not even tough. I never had a man put his hands on me. I just can't even imagine a brother beating my ass like Cassie. And he's still walking around here with two balls in a penis. That's unheard of. That's uncivilized. I just can't imagine that. You still got you. I be want to ask people, he still got his penis, girl. You looking like a raccoon and he still got his penis. Where his shit? Right here in this. Marinating. You see that thing in there? That's supposed to be his penis right there marinating. That's supposed to be his penis. We got the same time. He hit me and I took this. I bet he won't hit nobody else. Y'all see what Lorena Bobbitt did? Lorena Bobbitt his ass. He said she did it so fast, he even though she cut it off. And then she threw his shit in the field. Go find that bitch. She threw the shit in the field. She Lorena Bobbitt his ass. They had to go find it and sew it back on. She wasn't playing. And I bet you he didn't do whatever he did again. I bet you did. Because every time he started, ooh. And I heard he got a bigger one put on and he a porn star now. For real. Just remember what your TT, auntie, cousin, friend, sister said, Nina. Every time somebody put their hands on you, just close your eyes and say, Lorena Bobbitt. This your girl, Nina, from Breakup Showroom. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. I am in here melting. Do you hear me? I'll talk to y'all later. Share. I know it's the middle of the day and I gotta take some phone calls. Bye. Talk to y'all a little later tonight about some more